What's up, guys? It has been 84 years since I've actually had a live stream at night, guys. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. What I wanted to do tonight was one, just so I'm alive, let you guys know I'm still alive, and I do plan on resuming like my live streams like I have historically done every Tuesday or for most Tuesdays for the month. It's just been super busy with the family and work. So again, guys, thank you for all of your support. I really appreciate it because I know some people just really love the live streams. And I did a surprise live stream on Saturday. Was it Friday or Saturday or whenever it was for the Vinegar Syndrome sale? I think maybe that was Thursday. Man, maybe that was Thursday. Time goes by too dang fast. I think that was Thursday. Anyway, and then tonight was like a kind of surprise live stream because I just had the time and yeah, guys. So tonight I want to discuss a little bit of some of my favorite releases from April because April had a phenomenal release of so many great movies that came out in April. But then, of course, we're going to be talking about May and then some upcoming releases with you guys. But guys, let's freaking go, man. And who knows, man? Maybe some people might stop by. I don't know. Again, this is a total surprise live stream. But again, I just appreciate everyone who's here tonight. So Ryan, thank you so much. Yep, hit the like and subscribe. Boom, got it all down right here. Adrian, what's going on, man? Again, just hustling, baby, just hustling. But doing pretty good, Jeff, what's up, buddy? Follow Jeff, goes without saying. And then, yeah, there are some good titles, and some of them I already got already. I already posted them on Instagram, and I think technically one of them came out in April. I still received it in May, so I'm going to count it as May. So that's how I'm going to do it. What's up, Cowabunga dude? What's going on, Prince? Hey, what's going on, man? Joel, thank you for joining. Joel, follow his channel as well. And Eli, what's going on? Thank you so much, buddy. Thanks for joining. Holland, oh, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, man. Guys, again, thank you so much. So I want to discuss a little bit of some of my favorite releases from April. And some of them I already did a review for. Yeah, I think most of these I have done a review for. But I got to talk about it, man. One of them is for sure, guys, this is my favorite. Well, I'll kind of get down to it. But however, top 3 releases of this year so far. And that is The Beyond. Grindhouse releasings of Lucio Fulci's The Beyond. Holy smokes, guys. Holy shit. Like, this is such a phenomenal release. I absolutely love this release. I love the movie. You already know how much I love Fulci and Grindhouse releasing. I have to say, man, right off the bat, my 2 favorite 4K transfers and physical releases of the year are from smaller boutique labels. So not from Second Sight, which is my favorite boutique label, not from Arrow Video, not from Umbrella, no one else, guys. It's from 2 smaller boutique labels. So the first one is Grindhouse releasing with The Beyond. So damn good, man. Like, look at this, man. Y'all know. Oh gosh, dude. I showed this off in the video, but this is so freaking beautiful. There's Easter eggs. I love this poster. Can we talk about that? Just like, look how sexy that is, man. But yeah, guys, if you haven't seen The Beyond. It's simply one of the best horror movies of all time. It's an Italian horror film, and it's batshit crazy with some of the most iconic visuals, deaths in any horror film. And Grindhouse Releasing did a phenomenal job. I just showed it off with the media book style, and there's complaints with that, of course, because of the potential of scratching out the disc when you take out the disc from the sleeve. That being said, the art design is very cool, man. There's, like I said, tons of special features in every single disc. For majority of them, they include the soundtrack as well, which was in their previous release as well. This is the composer's cut, and that has a nice book all about Fulci, and about the movie, the Beyond. And so, yeah, guys, it came with, of course, with the little egg, which my man Eli just mentioned right here. He got the purple egg, or the purple eye. I did have, I want to say I got the green one. So that one was mine. And then there was like a little figure that you could have got as well, of Bob. I did not get that. Just got the deluxe edition. I do have to say, so even with all the positives with this release, I think one thing that like was kind of funny when they announced this, and I don't know if I'm technically calling out Grindhouse Releasing, it is what it is. But when they first originally announced this, there was like 3,000 editions, and then all of a sudden there was like a ton like available. So I don't know what was up with that. I thought this maybe was going to be like a numbered edition, but it's clearly not. And you can buy this same edition again on the website for $66.66. And there we go. Another one that I have to talk about. My two favorites are, I'm bringing them right off the bat, and no surprise, they're like horror films, guys. Come on now. Is Marina Devan's In My Skin. I made a video for this, and I still haven't really seen anyone talk about this release at all. Guys, if you love body horror, like, this is the jam, guys. This is one of my favorite body horror films ever. I just love the psychological aspect of the character. If you have this release, see the special feature, the interview with the director, with Marina, because it is literally the best and raw interview that I have ever seen. It's definitely since being a YouTuber. It was insane just how real she got, because she basically said like the story of her character happened in real life, and there was some even gorier stuff that she did in real life that wasn't in this movie, and so I'm sure there's some stuff that was elaborated, a little bit, but either way, like, it was one of the most. It was one of the best interviews I've ever seen. Again, it comes in a nice little slit case right there. So highly recommend it, guys. Incredible. Leave down in the comment section, guys, right over here in the chat. Let me know some of your favorite releases down there in April, guys. Y'all know I'm a horror fiend, so that's always like my go-to. But those are my go-tos, guys. Joel, thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. And yeah, God bless you and your family, buddy. And another one that I have to talk about, it's my favorite Western movie, and that is Tombstone, guys. Love Tombstone. As I stated, it's my favorite Western movie. We will talk about a May release that is one of my favorite Western movies as well. But I do like this Steelbook. I really like it. I did a review for it. Check out the review because honestly, I mean, I thought it was a damn good review. However, yeah, I love the characters, the acting to each one of these people, man. Again, Bill Paxton, one of the most underrated actors of all time. His character's pretty good in here. Of course, Doc Holliday, Michael Biehn, Val Kilmer, Michael Biehn carry the damn film. I love it, man. And Sam Elliott, anytime like he plays that Western type of individual, sign me up. Powers Booth, Kurt Russell. I mean, you really can't go wrong. But yeah, Val Kilmer, he's so captivating. His role, his character. It's simply amazing, and I thought the 4K itself is pretty damn good. What's up? I'm just chit-chatting away and everything. I like to bring out my buddy Chris. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man. Sorry I'm late.
No, don't be sorry, man. This was like a last-minute type of thing, and I expected really no one to show up because it's so last minute. But what's up? What's up, beautiful? How you doing?
Good, man. How are you? It's late here. It's 10 o'clock here.
I know, yeah. yeah. So thank you, being the night owl. So
yeah, man, of course. Luckily I closed tomorrow, so.
Oh, there we go, dude. Oh, man, when I worked retail, fucking A, man. Oh, dude. I worked retail for over 10 years. Maybe it was like 11 or 12 years, I think. I worked at first at a kids clothing store and then like a sports apparel store and in the malls. And I did that for such a long time. And so now totally something different, but I definitely know how it is to, that store business, man.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I had, as soon as it turned 10 o'clock, I was watching a movie. I had like 18 minutes left and I was engrossed. I was like, let me finish this. I was like, and then I'll quickly hop on.
Yeah. What movie was it, man?
So I dove into the Radiance. I guess it's Dai Gothic. I think that's how you say it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I was watching The Ghost of Yotsuya.
Okay. How was it?
Great. The first half. So these are all like Japanese ghost stories. So the first hour of the movie is incredibly slow. Like, I mean, to the point where it was kind of like dragging. And then luckily, once everything started unfolding and you kind of get into the Gothic horror of the story, I suddenly became like in trance and I just couldn't get off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's there's a certain magic to those. Like, it was from 1959. The movie was made. And it just like, it was freaky, man. Genuinely unnerved me in some moments.
Oh, damn. Hell yeah. I love it, man. I love that, man. When a movie like does that has that type of feeling for you as a viewer, and you totally don't expect it. Like, those are some of the things like you remember like most of a movie. It's like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting this.
Well, there's something like for some reason I appreciate the craft so much of anything like late 50s, 60s, 70s. Because it's all purely like, it's all in camera, like there's this incredible shot near the end where it's like this medium shot on a mud puddle and there's a flash of lightning and the lightning turns the puddle to like standard water reflection. So you can see the lightning before he steps through it. And I'm in my living room and I'm pretty sure my wife probably heard me go, wow, like how so how they do that? How they do
Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a fun time, man. But I saw you talking about what are you going through? Stuff you've picked up?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to talk about something because I haven't done a live stream on Tuesday night for 2 months, man. It's been a long time. And
man.
so I just really wanted to talk about some of my favorite releases, at least of last month, and then I'll go into like May, upcoming releases for May. But yeah, I first right off the bat basically talked about my first three were my favorite releases, which was the Beyond. I mean, I said it when I did the interview. This is my favorite 4K transfer of the year. And then I'm going to talk about another one here, but like,
have you seen what I'm thinking about yet?
yeah, I have, and
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about it
Okay.
because, yeah, I just did that review.
Yeah.
Today, was it today?
You
or
did
yesterday?
today.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I had to talk about the Beyond, and I had to talk about In My Skin. This, I said, no one's talking about this movie or this release by Severin Films. You're the one. You're the king, man. Who people convincing people about Severin, man. Because shit, man. Like, this is easily one of my favorite releases of this year, and no one's talking about it. And I don't know if you've seen the film or have this release specifically, but like, as I said, it's one of my favorite body horror films. And it has one of the best interviews I have ever seen because it is fucking raw. Like, Marina, she goes into like the character and who she of her past, because basically what this character goes through is kind of like what she did.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure like she, there's some stuff that's, elaborated, a little bit of it, but for the movie, but like either way, majority of the part, like scenes or whatever, like she actually did.
I saw that a long time ago, and I forget like where or how I saw it. The only thing I've been picking up from Severin this year have been box sets. Because I learned last year to wait for the sales. Because I spent so much money on releases that I thought were going to be quickly out of print or quickly sold out.
And they don't.
And then the Black Friday sale came along, and they were all like half of what I paid.
Okay.
So, and they do a 50% off box set sale eventually, but not everything from the years included. So like, I just ordered the a couple weeks ago, I got the Cliff Twemlow box set that they're putting out. Hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
But like, I'd rather put my money there for now and then wait to see kind of what pops up on sale.
Gotcha. But hey, man, it's like part of our Midnight Society, y'all. GC, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on? I'm doing fantastic.
Man.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, when I saw you were going in just alone, just going in rogue, I was like, you know what, man, I got out of the shower because I've been feeling under the weather the last 2 days. And I was like, you know what, I can't leave you in there, man, live. I have to go in there.
I'll be honest, that's kind of how I felt. I was like, I can't.
Dude, yeah. I saw Chris was jumping in. I was like, you know what, man? That's it. We're doing it.
Dude, yeah. I always appreciate, you know how I feel about you guys. But no, man, again, this is like last minute. I didn't want to burden anyone. And I just thought, hey, just go online, live stream on a Tuesday, which is normally my night to live stream. And so, and I just said, thankful people arriving tonight and seeing what's up. And speaking of people kind of showing up, we got my buddy Jeff man, what's up, buddy? And then Michael, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna freaking love In My Skin, man. It is so damn good. Have you seen In My Skin yet, GC?
Dude, I have not, man. I have not. Honestly, I've been on this like weird journey in the last month where I've been picking up titles and random stuff. Like, I'll tell you right now, for example, like I picked up these 2 random VHSs that were never released. Yeah. So that's where I've kind of been, man. I'm still waiting on a few boutique purchases. Some of them are actually, or most of them are pretty much my first. So I'm still waiting them. Hopefully within the next week, they all start kind of piling in. But yeah, man, besides the Beyond, which you already touched base on.
Hey, man, I'm always down to talk about more of the Beyond. If you want to talk about, man, we can talk about whatever, man.
Dude, we're like poisoning the water, man. Everybody around us is getting into more expensive, more elaborate boutique treatments, and it just becomes like a snowball. You're gonna have more and more, and then eventually the standard stuff's no longer gonna be good enough for you,
Mm-hmm.
and it just becomes like a curse, man.
Dude, you already did that for me, man. I went to Second and Charles yesterday, and everything I picked up, I just kept hearing all your voices in my head. I was like, you don't need this. Like this doesn't. And dude, I swear to God, I started laughing on my own, and my girlfriend just stared at me from across the aisle because I look at one of the movies, and I'm like, this doesn't have a booklet, and I started thinking about you, Chris. So I was like, bearded booklet guy wouldn't approve this.
I'll be honest, man. I was shopping on the movie room, and I'm like going through, and I had like 3 things where I was like, I feel like there's like a really good edition of this around the corner. Like I just want to hold off, because like most of the stuff that's come out that I really want, I have, or they're already pre-ordered. So I'm using this time to like catch up on things that I bought and I haven't been able to watch or like get into. So I do find myself like, I wonder if something more elaborate is going to come out soon, with a booklet.
Dude, I'm holding out for a Final Destination super box set with like a whole booklet with the whole history of it, and maybe like something like some cool stills with like Tony Todd in there. And I'm just hoping they do something with that, because I feel like they've done Urban Legends. They've done, I was trying to think of another one that like, I know what you did last summer, box sets, but nobody's touched Final Destination.
Someone's got to do it. I mean, eventually.
It's one of the most popular horror franchises. Plus, of course, the new movie's going to be coming out here, next month?
No, on the 16th, actually.
This month?
Yeah, dude. Next, I think it's next Friday.
Wow.
Next Thursday, but
dude, and that movie's getting a lot of hype. So once they see, I think the money that's going to bring in, they're gonna fast track that.
Yeah, for sure, man. Wow, holy shit, man! Time flew by fast. I thought it was like next month, man.
I remember. It felt like 3 days ago. My wife and I were like freaking out over the trailer for Clown in the Cornfield, and now we're seeing that on Thursday night. It feels like we blinked and it was here.
Yeah, time is flying too damn fast. And I finally got to saw with my wife, did a little day date. We saw was it Accountant 2, and there were some like trailers for like other movies in July that I was like, holy shit, I'm pretty excited for. So like the nerd me in me is like pretty damn excited for like the Superman movie. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I fucking love Superman.
I'm very excited for that.
They got me with a dog, man, in the trailer when he starts because I have 2 dogs, man, and as soon as I saw it, I know Chris, you got dogs, so I'm sure you were.
Oh, I loved it, man. When he
that could be me. Yeah,
I loved it, man. And then it's for me, I think what really sells that trailer is the music. It's the slow,
oh my god, dude,
guitar version of the theme. That's just like I've actually found somebody ripped just the song and put it up as a track on YouTube, and I've listened to it.
Hold on, man. Hold the fuck on, Jeff. Is this real? Are you fucking with it? Dude, what? What? Are you serious?
There's no way.
Can I say though? I just want to say, not a fan of the original Superman movies. Not a fan of Superman Returns. Like I like them. I admire them. I don't watch them. Yeah. I did really like Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Me. Same thing, man. Like, I do like. I love the first Superman. Outside of that, like, I think they're okay films.
Which one's with Richard Pryor? Is that 4?
That's I want to say that's the 4th one.
With Richard
all the way over there. Yeah.
Pryor.
Yeah. God. Yeah. They're pretty bad, man. Regardless, I'm not a really big fan of like who was it? Brandon Roth, right? Superman Returns. Isn't that his name?
Something like, I know his first name is Brandon.
Yeah, because Kevin Spacey was Lex Luthor in that one. Yeah. And I thought like that was an okay one. And I love Kevin Spacey as an actor. But like what did it for me is like what you just freaking said, Chris, and I know we're going way off topic, but hey guys, whatever. Is the fucking music, man. The music to Man of Steel, and then like the action sequences of that movie. And for me, I'm more of like a darker type of person. So like the darker storyline to that movie, I was like, fuck yeah, man. And like the other DC films, the Batman, Ben Affleck as he portrayed that type of Batman, I really loved. And
Not to pull it off track like even more, but I feel the same way as I'm a very light Star Wars fan, but when the Rise of Skywalker trailer came out, they had the Samuel Kim epic Star Wars theme, which is the slowed down version that Samuel Kim did. And still to this day, my wife and I listen to that daily. Like, and now it's all over Instagram. Like, it's like a world famous reel, and it's crazy because it's not even it's the John Williams score, but it was remixed by somebody else, and it's more popular arguably than the original John Williams score.
Oh god, dude, I just love it, man. Tiana, I just want to say, hey, what's up, girl? Yeah, man, Superman is it's gonna be a badass movie, man. I really think so. I love James Gunn. I love the movies that he's directed, what he's done, been involved with. And I just can't wait for it.
What people aren't talking about, though, which is probably, I think, more exciting, is Peacemaker Season 2.
Is that the final season?
I don't know.
Because, like, it took them, how many years, man? 4 years?
It's been a long time. Probably something like that.
Yeah, dude. Because it was pretty popular when it first came out.
Peacemaker.
And then it just, like,
James Gunn has this incredible talent of making the villains, quote unquote, just as like giving them the same emotional arc as the guys. You know what I mean? That's what he did in Peacemaker. Like, he made essentially Peacemaker and his Suicide Squad was not a good guy, and then he turned around and made him the most likable character in the TV show. You know what I mean?
Oh, and dude, I can't fucking wait for Nicholas Hoult to see his Lex Luthor. He's a fucking awesome actor as well, man.
Yeah,
Nicholas Hoult.
Oh my gosh, man.
Dude, wait, look, we get on Frank's stream and we just completely...
I know, man. Yeah. Dude, I love fucking talking about movies, man. So don't even get me started. Shit, man. All right, so I'm gonna kind of stay in track a little bit of May. So May releases. I'm going to consider this May because that's when I received it. I don't know officially when this came out. Like, was it like the last week of April? But like, I received mine
technically like April 29th or something.
Yeah. So, but either way, I'm going to count it as May. Have you? I know, Chris. You got this one, and we'll talk about it. Have you picked this up, buddy? Have you?
Oh, dude, I have not. That's so the
have you seen the movie?
No, I have not either, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I've always trusted your guys' judgment since we've all become friends, and so far none of you guys have steered me wrong. But it was one of those where there's so which we talked about earlier too in our chat, but there's so many movies out there that I want, and it was kind of one of those like, what do I prioritize? And also, is it going to sell out? And if it's not, then I could wait a little bit longer and get something else that's more closer to selling out type situation for me. But I've been really meaning like to watch it just because you guys have all gotten me excited for it. And I'm in the reviews from what I'm seeing from everybody, it's just like top notch, phenomenal.
But it is. My number one was the Beyond, like 4K transfer.
Yeah.
Was amazing from Grindhouse Releasing, which is a smaller boutique label, and this one surpassed it. For me, it did. It is incredible, man. And Ignite Films needs to get all the props, everything that I hope more people know about that label, because holy shit, I'm telling you, man, like. Chris, I'll have you talk about it too, because I get tired of hearing my own voice. But like the love for this release is incredible. So not only is the 4K transfer like my favorite of the year, I think it's one of the must owns of this year. the special features for this. There's like a ton of new special features in addition to the archival features that was from Arrow Video. I mean, there's a ton of special features in this specific release. Yeah, man, it's incredible, man. Chris, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know me. I don't do reviews. I'm not even like, a lot of times I'm not even like a 4K guy, but genuinely stunned at the difference. I mean, this is like one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time. And I was blown away by the vibrance. I mean, even like I didn't do a side by side. I had already sold Frank my Blu-ray, so I didn't even have a Blu-ray. But I was watching Chase's video, and his side by sides blew me away just seeing it. The one thing I love, so Stuart Gordon put out a great autobiography called Naked Theater and Uncensored Horror, and it pretty much tracked his whole life from when he was in the Organic Theater Company all the way to directing Re-Animator and then through the rest of his career. So for this release to include a full unreleased documentary from 1977 about the Organic Theater Company is, in my opinion, a testament to how important this release was to Ignite Films. Just to, I mean, like who else would really know that? Like I've watched and read reviews of people who are like, I don't know why this is on here. I don't know what this is about. To go that extra mile and include something like that, it's incredible, man. And the booklet, me, come on, you're the booklet guy.
Yeah, I'm actually just looking at I'm literally looking at it right now. Yeah.
Great write-up in there about the theater company. Great, fantastic essay about Jeffrey Combs. Another fantastic essay about Barbara Crampton. I love the article by Ignite Films editor-in-chief, which pretty much gives you like a full-blown, in-depth kind of storyline from pre-production to post-production. It's great, man. Like that is a fantastic release.
See, dude, that's one of the top things, dude, that I love about you, Chris. It's that since I've met you, man, like you've really have shined a whole new light for me, like really opened up my eyes when it comes to like the booklets and those type of things, because the way you talk about it is so damn like elegant and it's just very inspiring. And I'm telling you, man, you've ruined like normal releases for me, like especially hearing you talk about booklets so much. The number one box set that I want is that damn Dawn of the Dead one, because of that.
Oh yeah,
the book, the hardcover book and all that. And yeah, man, like it's so well put, man.
Essays are always a toss-up to me. Like that Dawn of the Dead one, there's like 9-10 essays in there. Not all of them are like, I don't think all of them add value to the conversation around Dawn of the Dead, but most of them did. Sometimes like you get these booklets and you read and you're like, you gave me no new information. You just put it into words and extend it over 4 or 5 pages. Other times, like Re-Animator, man, every single one of those essays, like you're learning something or you're getting some sort of in-depth view of a very certain discussion, whether it's on Jeffrey Combs or on, I mean, one of my favorite parts of it, and it's such a small bit, is during the spotlight on Barbara Crampton's career, they use quotes from her throughout the essay that she was interviewed for the 40th anniversary. And she talks about, because originally there was a different actress, and I forget her name, before Barbara Crampton, and the original actress's mom made her drop out because of the nudity scenes that were written in the script. Wow. So when Barbara Crampton got it, she was very hesitant to do it because of it. And she was like, hey, you know what? Because she didn't want to be pigeonholed as the woman who gets naked in movies, essentially. So she was like, I'm going to do it. And she did it. And she talks about how, at the time it felt some sort of way, but now looking back in her career, she actually kind of embraces it, because I feel like the views of it have changed so much, especially like, and she actually talks about the substance in that interview that's included in that essay, and how the substance was able to separate like Demi Moore's performance and the nudity in substance didn't add anything. Like it wasn't out of any certain nature. It just allowed her performance to shine, and it was just a part of the overall picture. And she was like, now I embrace that as an actress. You know what I mean? And she's like, when people actually like, which I would never do, people actually have her sign pictures of like the head giving head scene that they have hanging up in their house.
Really?
Yeah, and she says it always gets a laugh out of her because
Oh my God.
that's insanity. You know what I mean? Like, but that was so cool because when you watch movies like this, you know, that's the kind of stuff I think about. I'm like, man, you know, I really hope. Obviously, the situation was okay, but somewhere in my head, I'm like, man, I hope this actress like doesn't look back at this in some sort of negative way. So to hear her be like, hey, I mean, especially from this and From Beyond and a couple other roles that she was in, it makes me really happy to know that she's embraced that, because her performance is fantastic. You know what I mean? And what's so incredible about her career too is that she went a ton of years not acting. She was getting no offers after like From Beyond, basically. Now she's an icon because of Adam Wingard bringing her into You're Next. And now then she did Suitable Flesh, and she's doing all these other roles that she's producing. She's giving feedback on script. She's doing all kinds of things, man. So like that's a huge success story in my book. And I wouldn't know any of that if I didn't read the 8-page essay that's included in that booklet.
There you go.
Yeah. Read your booklet, guys.
Yeah,
read the booklets.
Yep.
I wish I had that booklet above Frank's head in the Creepshow 2 release there, but
this one? You know what?
Is it the comic or is it an actual?
Yeah, no, it's the comic.
Oh, what?
So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right. Yeah.
That's so cool.
There you go.
All right, put it away before I buy it.
Dude,
Throw him an offer.
Buy me. Freaking A, man. Yeah, so the other ones that I just got for May early, thank you to the Movie Room guys. So thank you, Michael. Because he got these like pretty damn early, and his website is both Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. I saw this one first, finished it yesterday, and man, have you guys got these yet? Have you guys checked them out?
Dude, I'm still waiting for mine to arrive. Like I ordered them, and I pre-ordered on Amazon, and when I saw every single person on earth besides myself and like one other person not have them, I was like, you know what? I canceled the order, and I went on, and Q was actually, I think it's called Movie Mall Moo or something like that. It was a different company I've never heard of, but they had a great deal. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get the movies from there. I was already getting something else, and they shipped it allegedly. I'm just kind of still waiting, man.
Yeah, I already tore through both of mine, but I do want to tell your listeners or your watchers that are watching right now, do your best to not buy this from Amazon, because the Movie Room is $31.99 a title, and Amazon is like $50. They want each. So
wait, what?
I'm telling you, man.
I'm checking that out.
What's the Movie Rooms? Here, let's do a little. I'll go on Movie Room real quick. I'm pretty sure they're like 36. They might be $36 actually.
Okay, I was like,
they could be less.
It's $34.99 right now.
Yeah, okay, so $34.99. I think Amazon's $50.
Yeah, because Amazon changed. So when I pre-ordered it originally, when they first announced it, it was $50, and I remember I was like, great, $100.
Oh, now they're $34.99.
Yeah, but it could be cheaper at the Movie Room with a certain code. So.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. Yeah. We will go through that here really quickly. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about first, Chris, you have these. How did you like the releases from Arrow Video?
So I thought Jason X looked better. I think that it's a good release. I'm happy to have it, but Jason Goes to Hell is like the penultimate one for me. I mean, that movie looks incredible. I think it has the best bonus features of the two. The thing I'm most excited for is that both of them actually feature a brand new audio commentary, which includes Uncle Creepy, Steve Barton. He was the producer for Terrifier 2. He was one of the finders of like Dread Central, and he actually lives in the town next to me.
Oh, no way.
I was super excited to get those, just to listen to those commentaries, which I haven't yet.
Okay.
But I will say, Jason Goes to Hell has skyrocketed in my franchise ranking, and that 4K helped.
Yeah, this 4K looks really good, man. I thought the 4K transfer for this looked okay. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's okay, but like noticeable improvements from the Blu-ray, from Scream Factory, and yeah, and it's a damn fun movie, man. Like it's,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I don't know, it's still fun. This one, I still thought it was a bad film. I guess how after viewing these, I was like, it's kind of the same way with you. I didn't, I guess, skyrocket for me, but I was like, it's better than what I remembered. But this one still was like, Jason X. It still kind of sucks. I don't know.
Jason in space.
Jason X is like, it's better than Hellraiser when they go to space. It's better than Leprechaun when he goes to space. But Jason Goes to Hell, it's funny, I put on Instagram post of like just a collage of a bunch of the crazy effects that are in Jason Goes to Hell. And it really amazes me that people don't talk about how gross that movie is. Like, it's borderline a body horror movie.
Oh my, it has somebody, I totally fucking forgot. In one of the scenes towards the end of the movie where the head comes off and the creature comes out of the guy's body.
It's like
I was like, oh damn! I was like, yeah, I totally forgot about that.
It's
scene,
crazy, man.
I love it.
The effects in that movie are out of control.
So good, man. I did watch the special feature for Jason Goes to Hell when they were talking about that, man. That was a good special feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't check them all of them out, but yeah, Michael, he is here, guys. So yeah, let's we're gonna be talking about this again. I get so busy talking about movies, y'all. There are some, so I just want to talk about a little bit of like what I already received for May releases.
Mm-hmm.
But what I wanted to do was go to the man's the movie room, Michael's and his wife website over there.
Yeah,
Check them
let's
out.
check this out because I'm gonna hang out for like probably 15 more minutes.
Okay, yeah. So since you are here as well, use them codes is what Michael said, guys. Use the codes is my code, which is Frank's Media 10, and use Chris's code Bearded
10. Yep.
Is it Bearded 10? Okay, I didn't think it was like your full name, so I just want to make sure.
And you guys don't get codes from me, so I have no code.
No, but you still cool as shit, man. Yeah, dude, they got tons and tons of
the Fallout, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But that release of Ran looks wild. I don't know if I'm gonna get that, but that looks insane.
I want to talk about really quick a little bit of the May, and then we'll go into the upcoming ones because there's some damn good ones that I'm kind of scrolling by really fast. Oh wait, one of them was actually here that I just fucking saw. Guys, this is supposed to arrive. There's the standard one, but there this right here, and then but Michael also has because this is supposed to release in May. I think it's supposed to be technically like, was it the second week of May? Or this one says right here at the end of May. Okay. But I know it's supposed to be this month, at least allegedly. Terror Vision, unfortunately, their stuff doesn't really come out when they say a little bit later. But there it is. Yeah, here's a deluxe editions. I pre-ordered both of these, the Dance or Die. These are new films for me. I haven't seen either of them, but I love Terror Vision's physical releases. They put a lot of work and quality into their releases. So I got this one. Chris, do you know anything about this film?
I don't. I haven't pre-ordered yet. Every time I come back, every time I go on a movie room, I look at these. So I'm probably gonna decide in the next couple of days here. I know Suddenly in the Dark is the most intriguing one.
Yeah, I love Asian horror films, and this one just seems like like a good one, just like
that slip box art is insane.
Yeah, it looks pretty damn good, man. And like I said, their deluxe editions are freaking really good,
Dude,
and
and
they're
such a
very
great
affordable,
price.
man. Yeah, exactly, man. $37.99 for deluxe editions. This shit would be like $50 at least, man. Like
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
yeah,
and a lot of
really
them
good
too,
prices.
a lot of them come with like the soundtrack, which is just, I mean, chef's kiss, man. Like that's, I was just listening to Rumpelstiltskin's soundtrack earlier today while I was working, and
Hmm.
it was just, I love Terror Vision.
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin. I love that movie, man. And that release is so damn good.
I also
But
don't want, if you don't mind going back real quick, Frank, I kind of want to shout out real quick this at the bottom, the Smodcastle Cinema is a better place. Smodcastle Cinema is Kevin Smith's theater here in New Jersey in Red Bank, and they're starting, they're starting their own physical media line, and this is the first one in that.
What?
okay. Have you seen this A Better Place film?
I know what it is. I've never seen it, but for $23.99, I'm probably going to take the blind buy on it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
also, like, just to support, like, Kevin Smith is investing money back into Red Bank by opening the theater, and he's doing incredible things up there. So I want to support that.
This is the one that I'm so damn excited for. I actually got a shipping notification for this. So this will be arriving here for me like in 2 days. Shipping is so damn fast with Michael's company, because it's all in the West Coast. So
Oh, you live like right next door?
dude, usually, yeah, I'm literally like the state above. It takes like a day and a half to get here. So it's freaking awesome, super damn fast. But anyway, this is my second favorite Western film, A Fistful of Dollars. So I did a Western month in March and never saw the film. And I was blown away of like how good this fucking film is, and the soundtrack to this film is so damn good. I literally, after watching it, I was driving to pick up my kids, and I just put on the soundtrack on Spotify. I was like, oh my god, like it just stuck with you, man. Just like, I don't know. So I am so damn excited for Arrow Video for their release of the entire Dollars trilogy. I'm stoked, man. I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but
I'm not a Western guy, but it's another great price for a 4K slip box.
Yeah, both of them. A Fistful of Dollars and a few dollars more, same price, $34.99. And then in June, I want to say, is when The Good, Bad, the Ugly is coming out, and that's for $39.99. But again, what you just said, really good prices for those movies, and those are like pretty damn famous movies. Yeah, there you go. So, and I think a few dollars more is going to be late May, because A Fistful of Dollars was supposed to come out in April, but this is supposed to be at so I can't wait for those to come out.
Are those the Sergio Leone movies?
Yep.
Who directed those, right? Sergio Leone.
Okay,
I thought so. Okay. I know at one point there was like a box set at Walmart, I think, of the Blu-rays that I thought I almost picked up one time, but I didn't.
So if you're a big fan of Dirty Harry, this has gotten rave reviews of the 4K transfer for all of them, like Pale Rider and was it Josie Wales or something like that? I can't remember. I'm blanking on the name. But those three all came out on the same day, and they're supposed to be really good transfers by Warner Brothers. And then all the American Pie movies are going to be coming out. I pre-ordered American Pie 2. That's the only one that I got so far. So I don't know if you guys pre-ordered any of those.
Dude, so I'm sure you already saw, Frank, that I have joined the ranks of you guys and have finally been region unlocked.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Dude, thank you, man. It felt so good being able to watch like the making of American Pie on the 88 Films release. I was dying to be able to enjoy that, man, and it was so fun. So I'm looking forward to the American Pie 2.
Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've seen American Pie 2. I honestly don't remember much from
Damn
it.
it, Mike.
There we go, man. And yeah, night exactly, man. Terror Vision's good, man. They got some damn good movies, man, on there. One that I really loved, and I didn't think I was gonna love it at all, just because of the name and how silly it is the Nail Gun Massacre. That movie is freaking fun, man. It's hilarious, but it's a cheesy B-rated ish type of movie, but it's a good movie, man. And then Akers, hey, what's going on, buddy? What is your favorite Clint Eastwood movie?
Alcatraz.
Damn, that's a good one, man. I'm on a high, so I would probably say A Fistful of Dollars. Probably, maybe not my favorite Clint Eastwood character, or like, I don't know, man. A Fistful of Dollars is so damn good. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't really know too many of them. I would probably say, I mean, I love his performance in Gran Torino.
Yeah, he's very good in Unforgiven. That's for sure. Gran Torino, yeah. Gosh, man, I'm trying to think what other damn good movies. Fuck. Yeah, you said Alcatraz? I haven't seen Escape from Alcatraz, actually. So, but yeah. So I think yeah, Fistful of Dollars, I think would be mine. So what about you, Akers? Oh, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. All Clint Westerns are classics. Again, yeah, I gotta see the Pale Rider and the Josie Wales one. Yeah, seriously, man. It's literally, you have unlimited power, man. It's freaking awesome. Debt. Yeah, that should be the next one. Unlimited debt. Yep.
You know what? We should make T-shirts. Region free, unlimited power, unlimited debt. Unlimited booklets.
Hey,
there we go. I'm trying to think, like, is there any releases for you guys that you're excited for the month of May?
I don't really know or remember what is coming out in May.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on.
I think I have the Iron Rose and I forget the other indicator release for the Jean Rollins films, which come out May 20th, I believe.
Okay.
I think it's May 20th. Those two I'm very excited for. The Vestron May. I hate that Crazies steelbook with a passion.
Really? Oh, dude, I like it, man. My the Crazies and what's the other one? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. With Nicolas Cage. That's supposed to be released on the same day.
The Surfer?
No. Kick-Ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those just shipped for me today as well from Lionsgate Limited. But yeah, I thought I was hoping it would be like the original of the Crazies too, but this is the remake.
Dude, so I pre-ordered, like, when I saw that you guys were talking about May release, and I saw how everybody was getting like the nice box set and everything, and at first I wasn't quite aware because the name sounded very familiar, and I kept thinking to myself, and it was that Vestron release that kind of threw me off until I looked it up, and then I saw the original cover with the sunflower behind her, and I realized what movie it was. And dude, so I contacted Lionsgate, I canceled the Vestron, and I ended up ordering the second site? I think it's the second site release. But dude, I'm so excited
for May?
that one.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that one.
May is an underrated horror film, man. It is so damn good. What is it? There is supposed to be something new That's not going to have it on here. I thought they're adding just a couple little things to that release, but I'm not going to get it because I have the second sight release from them. It's incredible, man. I absolutely love May, for sure, man.
I just so you guys know, I used some more credit and I got Suddenly in the Dark. So now there's one left.
There we go. There we go. Nice. And then let's see. There is. It looks like they're doing the standard releases for the. Was it Houses of Doom? Right here.
Yeah. So that's Sweet House of Horrors, and then they had
right here.
House of Lost Souls, House of Witchcraft, and House of Clocks. Which, I mean, if anybody's listening, House of Clocks is definitely worth getting. House of Lost Souls is. Wait, scroll down real quick. I don't remember which one's which. Oh, okay. House of Lost Souls and House of Witchcraft are all worth getting. Sweet House of Horrors, even though it's a Fulci title, it's really bad.
Is it? Oh no!
It's the one miss, and I mean, I get why it's there because it was a 4-episode like made for TV movie thing. So I get why it's there, but it's really bad.
Oh man!
Yeah. Are those like a zombie type movies as well?
They all focus around, each one is focused around a house, and it's some sort of something going on in the house. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. A Knight's Tale. That is coming out May 20th. It was supposed to be the same time as the 2 Jason films.
Oh yeah, the Blaxploitation classics coming out. I'm not.
Yeah. There's some good films in that one.
Dude, Coffee in 4K in that is worth it, I think, alone.
Yeah, Pamela Greer. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's the other one, Girls Without Shame. I love that Indicator John Rollins line they're doing. To the right, I both of those.
Oh, right there. Okay.
So excited for those, man.
Yeah, you're a big Indicator. Like, I don't know. I only have one Indicator film.
Well, I only collect I have all their John Rollins releases, and I think I have a couple. Like, I got Snapshot, and I got Thirst, and then I got Black Magic Rights. All of those I got for like $13.
What?
The limited editions on Amazon. Yeah, you got to keep an eye out. When they're out for a while, they'll eventually go stupid cheap, and I just couldn't.
Oh my gosh, man! You got to let me know about that. Holy cow!
I think the one is still. I think Black Magic Rights is still like $14.99.
How are the movies, man? Because like again, like I don't.
Any of the John Rollins ones are great. They're very like early 70s art house vampire films. So, experience may vary depending on how you like that stuff. But I'm fascinated to learn more about him. The Thirst is really, really good, and I haven't seen Snapshot or Black Magic Rights yet.
Okay. Kingpin, one of my favorite comedies. It's coming out the end of May. There we go.
Wayne's World 2, man.
There we go. Yeah, both by Kino. Kino is coming out with the comedies this year, man. Because if I remember right, they're supposed to be doing the Adam Sandler comedies, right? Like Happy Gilmore, or at least they've been rumored to do more comedy movies this year. I know Kingdom of Heaven is supposed to be, that was like a big one. That right there.
Another Cauldron box set down there with the Bravito Giallo, which is the 4 Lamberto Bava made for TV movies. Very excited for that.
There we go. Did you pick this one up, Chris?
So I didn't yet. I want to get the first House of Psychotic Women and kind of see what I can, if I find some joy in it, and then I'll go from there. What I've been doing recently with some of the Severin box sets that I have is like I watch everything in it, and then I don't have much go back and watch it again value, so I'll sell them, and then I'll use whatever I sell them for to then get another one. You know what I mean? So once I go through everything, and a lot of those box sets, like they're such peculiar films that they choose, but they're important, so I want to see them and I want to learn. But I, never again am I going to be like, oh, I need to sit down and watch that rare movie again.
Yeah.
Freak. Ugh.
Dude, yeah, I ordered it. This is supposed to be the end of May. I haven't seen this, but I pre-ordered it. Yeah, the end of May
Oh,
26th.
dude,
I'm
that
pretty
movie
excited
is
for that
so
one.
good. They shot that. Charlie Band for some reason bought a castle somewhere in Italy, so they brought the whole crew to Italy and had them stay at this castle, and they filmed it in the castle. And Jeffrey Combs is in it, and Barbara Crampton is also great in it. It's such an underrated one.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. So, and guys, I'm fucking excited for this. This is that one click, man. This is like my splurge of a splurge. I fucking love this film. I decided just to go crazy on it.
Sorry to drop off, guys. I'm gonna head to bed.
Oh no! Thank you, Chris, for coming, man. I
Of course,
appreciate it.
yeah. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.
Yeah.
buddy.
Later.
But yeah, man. I don't know if you are a big fan of the Substance GC,
Dude,
but
absolutely, man. Like I honestly, so I'm not going for the one click, but I definitely want the steelbook with the half the face of Demi Moore on it, and then when you open it up and all that, and like it puts their faces together. That
yeah. I'll still click on it because it's a pretty badass steelbook.
Yeah,
it is
man.
right.
That's
there.
the one. Yep.
Yeah,
Dude, that looks so
really cool.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, looks pretty damn good, man. I really wish that it came with the little
with the eye,
the aggravator.
Oh, dude, I know. And
yeah.
you know what? If you go on Etsy, I've seen some very, very talented people on there where they make the whole kit and it looks exactly like the movie. So I thought about possibly getting one of those. Or I think I'll send you the link later, dude. But I think it was like $50, but it comes with the whole tray and with the number on it and all that stuff. And it's so cool to have as a little collection piece on the shelf along with that. I mean, especially if you're getting the one click. I mean, to have the whole getup, I mean, it's just awesome.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I can't believe it too, man. Because it originally came up with like a basic release, and then all of a sudden, it's kind of like
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. That, and I was kind of thinking of like a Godzilla -1.
Oh yeah.
Where like there's now like a bunch of different editions, and I think the Substance they're very popular movies, and so yeah, there's that. And then this one I'll be getting from Michael over at the movie room as well. So I'm excited to see these kind of slasher, like low budget type of slashers that TerrorVision is doing, and like the box set looks pretty badass, man. So
dude, it reminds me of what was it? I Know What You Did Last Summer box set, or like
88 films, right?
Yeah, I think that was the 88 films one. But
yeah, Urban Legends they did that one as well. But yeah
it reminds me of it.
Yeah, it does. Hell yeah. And I'm trying to think. And then A Knight's Tale comes out in May. But then yeah, man. Is there any releases that you're pretty excited for? GC?
Dude, so I mean, seeing that Wayne's World, that got me pretty pumped because I have the Steelbook. It's just the Blu-ray for the first one. I remember I came across it at Barnes and Noble for like $10. And I got so excited for it, dude, for the price. But I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for Small Soldiers. Like, are you kidding?
Dude.
When I saw that was announced, the day before they announced it, I was actually looking for it on VHS. And the very next day when I saw that, I was like, it's one of those, the universe is like, here, I've upgraded you for it.
Yeah, can we talk about, like, look how beautiful and vibrant this looks like. First of all, I don't remember the damn movie looking like that type of, color scheme or anything. But like, I just remember seeing this when I was a kid, and I just thought it was the fucking coolest damn thing ever. Little Frankie just like, oh my God, this is so cool.
Dude, I used to have that movie on VHS, and I would watch it all the time. And you know what? I do gotta say, I love the Steelbook, but I kind of wish they would have gone two different routes, where one of them is just the soldiers, and then the other one is I think the Argonauts, or I think that was their name, something like that. Because it would have been a cool option, so you could either choose which side you want to be on, and then you could have collected both and kind of had like the whole merger type thing. But it's still, I mean, they went hard for a kids movie. Like,
Yeah, they did. And that's
man.
Paramount Presents, Paramount. So that was pretty crazy. Oh, I do have to talk about night. So my wife and I, we just actually saw Uncle Buck with the kids for the first time. My wife and I love Uncle Buck. Have you seen the 4K transfer for Uncle Buck with
No.
dude? It is.
I heard it's amazing.
It is one of the year's best 4K transfers. But not only is it one of the best comedies, but they did an absolutely amazing job with the transfer, man. It is probably going to be in my top 10 like half year 4K transfers of the year. Like it is amazing. And the price for it is, it's pretty reasonable because it's Kino. Their prices are pretty damn good. So,
but speaking of Kino, actually, so if anybody's not aware, check out your local Barnes and Noble around May 12th, around that week, because I was there yesterday.
Are they doing deals?
Dude, so I was there yesterday and I saw a box. It was behind the counter of like, the movie section, but it was like right there in front. And I'm staring at it because I'm thinking, what are they holding out on? And there's a paper on top that says, don't put on the floor until May 12th. So I just kind of peeked over and I happened to see that they had like The General's Daughter, a ton of movies that were like 30-40% off. So I'm assuming that because they didn't want them on the floor, that they're gonna next week is when they're gonna have them on sale. So
dude, yeah, I plan on picking up some Kinos for sure. It's for me, like I wait on Kino unless it's a movie that I really, really want, like I did for Uncle Buck. But like majority of the times for like Criterion, I wait for the sale.
Yeah.
And Kino, and those are the labels that I just kind of just be patient. And I'm trying to do the same with Severin. I know Severin does their like once a year, maybe twice. But anyway, because there's a lot of titles that I want from them. But yeah, I can't wait for the Kino, man. So you got me a little excited, man. Hell
dude,
yeah.
I think
breaking news.
Dude, I think it was like 40% off for Snake Eyes, if I'm not mistaken. Because some of them, some of the Kinos, there was like two that were 40%, and the rest of them were like 30% off. And I'm used to the Barnes and Noble 30% off sales, seeing them a lot. Even the Criterion, I saw there was some that were 40% off. There was like one that was 50%. But I got excited and I started like looking through, but unfortunately, like Videodrome and some of the ones like Vampire, which I'm dying for that box set, wasn't on sale. So I'm just kind of man, just waiting for that Criterion sale.
Yeah, I want to say Criterion, at least for the Barnes Noble, I want to say it's July, if I remember right.
Is it? Okay, because I was wondering if it was next month or July. Did you get anything for the beginning of the year sale, the online one that they had?
No, I didn't. I was trying to like not go crazy.
No, same here. I held off because I just, you know what it is? I thought to myself, I could order it online. But I love the ritual of going into the store and just grabbing the movies and making sure I pick out the ones that don't have the dents and you know how it is with those things. And I'm gonna wait a few months and I'll get them then because there's stuff I still have to watch and all that.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit. So here is like June, a little bit. We'll kind of if you don't mind.
Dude, yeah, man. Dude, the Terrifier.
This is the freaking steelbook that we should have received, man.
Yeah.
Like this is artwork. This is
art.
Beautiful. Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. No pun intended, but like I want to get the front and the back. Look how fucking cool that is, man.
That's a Fright Night style. The back. I don't know if you remember the original Fright Night where it's like in the clouds like that. Oh, there it is.
Right there, man. I was like, I knew I just put that on here. So yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's fucking cool, man. I absolutely love this steelbook, man. I will for sure be picking that up.
Did you take advantage of the umbrella sale for the Terrifier? The 40% off.
I already had it. I already pre-ordered it, and
Okay.
it arrived like 2 months later or whenever it was supposed to like come
Wow.
out. But yeah, but 40% off, man, that is a damn good deal. And they were having some really good deals too. And not only on that, but there was like other editions, like the Talk to Me with the hand that was like
Yeah.
30% off, and like some other great limited edition deals, man. With that,
The Hell House, box set, I think it was like 30% off as well. I ended up getting that, and I got the art box, the Art Attack box, not the one with the glasses and Lego. I just went with the other one that was like $58 because I didn't need the glasses and the little Lego.
Yeah.
But yeah, finally I was like, oh cool, okay, I'm gonna get it. And I was waiting, I was hoping, I was like, it wouldn't sell out or anything. I knew there was going to be a ton of iterations. That's what we're seeing here. Those type of movies, that's the thing. It's like there's so many ideas for like box sets, and I know next year probably there'll be another box set when Fire 4 comes out.
There's definitely going to be a box set. It is one of the most popular franchises, so hell yeah, that's going to be a box set. This is way late, but I can't wait for this, man. This is like
that's gorgeous, man.
So the Film Vault, I want to say, is based in like the UK. Yeah, there's a rating system right there, and they put out before these 8 previous releases of like most of them are like iconic movies like Goodfellas, Blade Runner, Jaws, Shawshank Redemption. I know there's other ones. There's like newer ones like 1917 and what's the other one? Scarface, and I think I'm missing 1 or 2 more. But anyway, they just all came out in these gorgeous like releases.
With the
and
Polaroid.
Yeah, and so like this is all, and for me, I'm horror always first for me, and so like I instantly pre-ordered these, The Shining and the one of the best horror movies of all time as well, which is the Poltergeist. Like look, like the designs to these are fucking incredible, man. And that's the difference between this new line that they're coming out with. Is the original ones came out like a media book style, and this one, the new ones are steelbook design with all the extra goodies.
See, I gotta say that I've never heard of that company before, and without owning anything, just seeing this alone has quickly skyrocketed to the top of my favorites list. I mean, honestly, the only thing left they have to do is either add like a soundtrack CD and like a nice little booklet or something, and I'm gonna be in heaven. Because I mean, the Shining one, was that the letter that was that the story that he was typing in the typewriter where it says like too much work? Yeah. And, like, is that what that is?
I can't. I wish I can zoom in on that a little bit more. It doesn't really. I can't get the clarity on that, but
I think it is, man. Because you look at the typewriter on the steelbook. So dude, I think that's it.
Oh, there. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, it is. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's amazing. Good eye, man.
That looks like that right there is that paragraph right there.
Dude, imagine framing that or getting it signed or something. Like, oh,
dude, that'd be fucking sick, man. Oh my gosh, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know if you're a James Bond fan, but that's supposed to be coming out in June.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
The Sean Connery one. Have you seen The Nice Guys?
Yeah, man.
I love The Nice Guys, man. Yeah. Second Sight's coming out with those. I love The Nice Guys. I can't wait for this release, man.
Dude, Ryan Gosling's hilarious, man. He's just such a funny dude. Like, at least to me, like I think what it is, because I noticed in most movies he doesn't quite take himself serious, and I think that's what makes it just like makes those movies even funnier.
I love it. It's his dry sense of humor.
Yeah, yeah, the monotoneness.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I love, and that's how I kind of am sometimes too. With and I just. Because you're sneaking in some fucking humor, and I just love it, man. Oh, hey, man, this will go to you too. What's your 3 of your favorite comedies, GC?
Dude, oh man, I honestly I gotta say, the first Harold and Kumar, and it's just because it's one of those movies I could constantly play, and I loved it in high school, man. So just
Hmm.
I could constantly just play and watch over and over. Um, man, Tommy Boy has to be another one up there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just it's hilarious and damn, I'm trying.
That's a
You know
tough
what?
question, man.
Yeah, let me take a look here, man. Let me take a look because ah
I know for me, like right off the bat, one of my favorite theater experiences, and it literally had my stomach hurting because I was laughing so damn much, is was the Hangover. The Hangover, that one, the first time when I saw it in the movie theater, like it literally hurt my stomach, man. And I was just laughing nonstop and just oh my god. So that's definitely one of them. Um Old School, what Joel just said, Old School
old
is one of my
school.
favorite comedies. Um that is very good. I
You're my
mean, I
boy,
went
Blue.
yeah. Oh my boy, you're my boy. Yeah, exactly. Burnt the tank. Oh my god, dude. I got called that so many damn times because that came out when I was right. I think it was right, maybe right after I graduated high school. I can't remember when that movie exactly came out. But yeah.
That's the best nickname to have, dude. Like I was actually gonna tell you when I got on earlier,
Yeah,
but I got distracted. I was like Frank the Tank.
yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Will Ferrell's freaking hilarious in that.
Step
Gosh.
Brothers. Step Brothers. I know it. Everybody says it, but you cannot quote a comedy as much as Step Brothers, dude. Like the whole movie's just a quote. Like it's crazy.
Oh man, yeah. There's and like I know there's like yeah old school comedies as well. That's like yeah
Yes, man. Yes,
yeah.
man. It's one of my top favorites.
Is that Jim Carrey?
Dude, yes. Yes. And
Okay.
it's based on a true story. It's based on a guy that wrote a book how he spent a whole year saying yes to everything. And when I found out about that watching like the
Wait, what?
making,
Really?
yeah, dude, I have the book and everything. It's so good. Like this dude just one day he's on a bus and he's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna say yes to everything. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Since I mean, life has already kind of gotten a little hard for me, and then
Mm-hmm.
all these opportunities started happening, and then yeah, I had no idea. I'd seen that movie. I worked at Blockbuster around the time, if I'm not mistaken, it was around the time where that movie came out, and years and years went by, never knew. And then one day, well, last year, I decided to kind of look more into like the special features, and when I found out about that, it just made it even more of a favorite movie because somebody actually did that out there, and it worked out for him. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just a hilarious movie, man. It's a really one of those if you're feeling down, you watch it. If you're feeling
Yeah,
happy, you watch it. But one of those all around fun movies.
man, that's pretty damn cool. Was it my other ones? It's like I really love is like Coming to America.
Yes,
That's
dude.
a really good one. Shit, man. I mean, there's so many damn good comedies out there, man.
Did you
George.
do you like
Uh,
did you like the remake?
I mean, the sequel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not the remake. Yeah, the sequel.
Yeah, yeah. I actually didn't see that one because that was if I remember, that was like an Amazon exclusive for a little while, right?
I think I
Uh,
think it I think it was. Yeah, I think it was
yeah,
for a bit.
yeah. I haven't seen that one. Have you? Did you like it?
No, I haven't seen it either.
Okay,
I was
yeah.
kind of worried with that because you know
I
how it
know,
is.
dude.
Like,
Because to me, the first one is perfection, man. I love it.
it's like Zoolander 2. So I rewatched it last year because the first time I saw it when it came out, I was like, it's okay. It's not to me, it didn't have the magic from the first one. And I
Hmm.
rewatched it last year and I rewatched it with a new set of eyes. And dude, I
Hmm.
gotta tell you, oh my god, like they nailed it because the amount of jabs that they snuck into that movie for the new generation was just
Yeah.
insane. Like when they killed Justin Bieber right in the beginning, like dude, that was so funny. He takes that selfie at the end, and it was just so good, man.
Have you seen what's first of all, what's up, buddy? What's up, Daniel? Have you seen Me, Myself, and Irene, Jim
Oh
Carrey?
yeah, dude. I mean, I
Dude,
have it on VHS. Like, so
yeah. One of my favorite comedies as well. Oh my god, so damn
we
good.
get to talk about.
I think my favorite George Romero movie, uh, and this kind of surprised me until like I just kept thinking about it. It is Day of the Dead. Have you seen Day of the Dead?
Yeah, dude. I got a Blu-ray copy from Haunted Hippie from Kylie. She
Oh,
was
no way!
Dude, yeah, she was selling it on her Posh thing. I saw one of her videos and she was like, "Oh, I uploaded a few movies on there for sale." So I bought that one and I bought a Criterion, and she sells a lot of movies, dude, at such a great price. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna jump on it. I wanted Day of the Dead, and it was a nice, very nice release. Didn't come with the slip, but very nice release. And then for my favorite movie, because I love Day of the Dead. Okay, it was so great, but the original Dawn of the Dead, it just has my heart, man. Like I made a video on that one last year. It was one of my first YouTube videos going into it, and just love that movie so much.
Yeah, man. Speaking of which, give me a second. I can try to put up your thing. 'Cause normally I have someone kind of help me out with. I don't know, how do I? I was gonna try to put your link here really quick.
Oh, sweet, dude. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Ryan put it on it, but I will try to find it really quick, and and hopefully I'll be able to your link. So hold on here really quick. So I appreciate it. Let's see. Right click, copy link. Hopefully fucking works. Oh, there we go. Yeah, man. Jeff, man. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm like, I hate that awkwardness and shit. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, check out GC's YouTube. Yeah, and you've done a little Spotify podcast thing with your buddy, right?
Dude, yeah. So I had so originally, I guess the quick origin story of the channel, it started as Lee and GC Face the Movies, but my buddy, unfortunately, there was like a whole job situation where the schedule was changing, and then I was moving away. And at the same time, he was like telling me about he wanting to start his own channel to do a few different little things, but we still collab. So long story long, the channel became Face the Movies. I took over doing that, and we were doing the videos as podcast format as well as Face the Movies. But then we decided, it's like, since we're not sharing it anymore, I was like, you know what, let's rename the podcast. So we called it Friday Night Fright Night, and then we just started.
You go.
Yeah, dude, we started season 2. I just uploaded podcasts on Spotify and Apple with talking about the Hereditary, dude, and just getting into it, because there's some stuff that people don't quite realize about the movie, and it was a lot of similarities to, for example, like As Above, So Below. Like there was certain hidden meanings and everything about that movie, and I just kind of really wanted to talk about that. So it was really fun, man. I'm glad to be back.
So you are a fan of Hereditary, so am I. I have to show you. So I also really love Brother Belial, the great website for physical media peeps. They just put out on their website, and I freaking have to show it to people, man.
I've heard of them, man. I haven't bought anything yet.
Yeah, I really like them. They put out like a lot of like physical media, or sorry, a lot of media books. And oh, dang, I'll still show it anyway. It looks like it's they just sold out, but they're so beautiful. They might put them out again. I don't know, but I wanted to show you guys these freaking beautiful.
Dude, a Hell House box set right behind you. Nice, man.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, man. Hold on here really quick, dude.
I'm just staring at your collection.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, look at this. So this is Hereditary. This is a German release, media book style. Incredible. Is it going to click on it? Hopefully. I don't know. No,
dude. Who are these artists, man? Like, they are just freaking killing it.
Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, I can't really.
The font reminds me of Nosferatu a little bit.
Oh yeah, it does right there. Yeah.
When you kind of look at it from a distance, it's like, ah.
But can I? Yeah, for some reason I can't. I don't know what's going on, but I.
Oh,
can't
it's like
scroll.
stuck.
But yeah, I can't scroll. This is as low as I can get. That sucks. But anyways, okay. So I don't know if you can see that pretty well, but
Oh, I see the bandit. Yeah.
there's the mother. That's the son, and then so that's version C. This is B or D.
Holy shit,
Dude, yeah, and you open it up
what,
and you can see it right there.
dude?
Like, so
What?
a fellow a friend on Instagram, her name is, oh gosh, what's her name? She's has some great horror content on Instagram. Very cool. I forgot her name.
Damn, it's sold out.
I'll try to find it. Yeah, there's there's 8. There's 7 or 8 different versions of Hereditary that this company did, and there's a limited edition and they only did 166 of them.
Dude, that is just. I've never
But
seen
yeah,
anything like that.
I tried.
Incredible.
Yeah, there's a one that's like version A that I really like, but this company unfortunately doesn't sell to the US. So
Oh,
your only chance is to like eBay or if Brother Belial or others like restock, then get them, because like this one right here, The Dark and the Wicked, that's one of my favorite modern horror films. This is in 4K. I have this, not this one, but it's like another version of it, of the media book style, and yeah, because this company indeed is based in Germany. They don't sell to the U.S. as well, so I got mine through Diabolic, but you can see, well, they're sold out here, but I think maybe Orbit sells them as well. But yeah, man.
dude, and that that happened. I don't know if you saw the chat earlier, but I had emailed Second Sight.
I did. They don't sell to. Yeah,
the Dawn of the Dead. Dude, I was so bummed because it's like one of those, like, I was like, damn, they sell all these movies, but then the one that I want, I guess the licensing thing happened or something.
Yeah, about, I want to say it was like a year ago when that happened.
Dude,
they were. Maybe it was about a year ago when they used to sell to the U.S. like for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, they stopped selling directly to the U.S.
Dude, do you remember how much that Dawn of the Dead like deluxe box set cost when it came out?
That I don't know, because I was too damn poor at the time when it first came out, and I wasn't like a serious collector as I am now. So I missed out on it, and I got mine via eBay, and I spent a pretty good portion. I'm getting it, man.
Dude, I go on there, and I think the lowest I saw was like 300 and something. Like,
no, I didn't pay. Mine was like 150. Or
oh, okay,
like
yeah, that's not. That's really good compared to now. It's almost like a lot of them are like $400, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, if I ever see it, low or something, I'll definitely let you know.
Please, dude. Yes.
But, yeah, what's going on, Damien? Just shooting the shit, man.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, man. GC, is there any other releases that upcoming releases you want to just kind of talk about?
Dude, Zombie. So I've never seen it, but being on the podcast on Saturday, we were talking about, because it was for Steven's birthday. I don't know if you got a chance to listen to it yet, but it was Beyond the Blood. And we were talking about, one of the dudes, he was wearing, and forgive me, completely forgot his name. I think it was Chuck. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
But
host,
he was,
right?
Yeah, he was wearing the zombie shirt, and everybody was kind of talking about, because Steven was talking about his top favorite like Italian zombie horror movies, and that one came up, and I've never seen it, but then they discussed that it's coming out. It's being released by Arrow in the UK.
Yeah, dude, right here.
There it is. Yeah, and they have the exclusive one, which I'm torn because I don't know if either to go with this one or the Arrow exclusive one. But
for me personally, I prefer this one, just because. So this is the Arrow Video UK. So I double dipped because again, I'm a huge Fulci Gates of Hell trilogy fan, and so I already had the Blue Underground release, but this is the Arrow Video release right here.
Ooh.
And just for me personally, I like the zombie flesh eater one, because there is the website exclusive one of like the image of the hand sticking out of the ground. But if you've seen this film, this is one of the most fucking awesome kill scenes in the entire fucking movie, man. And it is awesome. And so I'm glad that I was kind of surprised that Arrow went with this choice. So I'm excited to get that one. That's the general one, and this is the City of the Living Dead.
For somebody new to like, to these zombie Italian type films, what out of those three, right? Out of two you show me, and then the zombie flesh eaters, which one would you recommend to start off with?
Oh shit, man! Oh man, I could do a whole live stream of talking about giallo and Italian horror, dude. Okay, so out of those three, so have you seen The Beyond?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. So, yeah. Out of the ones, City of the Living Dead, House by the Cemetery, and Zombie, I would say.
Damn, got you in a pickle here.
Yeah, because I just saw Zombie. A friend of the channel, Joshua, who lives in Australia, he sent me this VHS unrated, uncut style of Zombie, and you were the man of like another person too is Robbie Miles of Horror. Definitely follow him on his YouTube channel. A good friend of mine. He collects like VHSs and all that type of stuff, and that got me in all the feels, the nostalgic feels, man. Because it was like going back in time. First of all, like the aesthetic to the VHS like transfer, at least the way that it was looking, fit the film so fucking perfectly. And it was like that old school feel where like the picture wasn't perfect, and so like there was lines, there was pops, there was like it even had like the old school, like there was like there was even like a play on the top left hand side, and the film was like kind of like in and out a little bit, so it like fucking fit the film so perfectly, man. And honestly, I have the 4K, the Blue Underground 4K. I might really watch the film again, and that might be my preferred way. Anyway, I would still say in my order, I would say Zombie, City of the Living Dead, and then The House by the Cemetery.
Gotcha.
That's what it would be my order of those three.
Yeah. So far, everybody's saying the same thing, man. Like everybody said Zombie. So that's okay. So that's definitely reassuring, because that's what I was torn. Because I was thinking, I was like, obviously with everything coming out, I'm trying to budget myself, but also, make the right moves to get some of the stuff that I'm like mostly excited about. And just hearing and talking so much about Zombie is just so exciting, man. It's really like giving me like a whole new lease on horror, just because of the fact that it's a whole new genre. Sort of like it's Italian horror, and I speak a little bit of Italian, so I was like, finally I could watch like a foreign movie where I could kind of understand it instead of just having to read the subtitles.
Dude, yeah, man. I guess not to go dive into like too crazy. Honestly, I think that would be a good live stream, man. Just talking about Italian horror and giallo. And so anyway, like for me, how I got into it and what made me fucking love Italian horror. It was one is like I got into it because of Suspiria, which is
hearing,
yeah. And then I got into, so I saw that I really liked the film, and especially the visuals. And then I had the 4K, and I was like, I just really loved the total package of it. And then the next film I saw was Tenebrae, and Tenebrae is a giallo film same director, Dario Argento. And that movie, I was like, oh my fucking God, this is amazing. Like, it had beautiful women, it had gore, it had just a crazy, like, silly Italian story. Like, but it was like, this crime investigating who done it type of shit. It's like, it's giallo. And I just absolutely loved it. And especially for me, like, there's some iconic gore scenes in that movie that, like, just blew me away. So then another film that just, like, took me to another level of loving that type of subgenre, which is Italian horror, was Demons.
Dude, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Demons is incredible, man. Incredible film, especially for us movie lovers, because it takes place in a movie theater setting. Like, it is fucking fantastic. You're there just to have a great time. And that's one thing that I love about Italian horror films, is that you're there to have a good time. It's probably like how people think of, like, slasher films. Like, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
And for me, that's how it is with Italian horror, except for, like, it steps it up a notch with, like, just kind of like the silliness, the storyline, the acting, the over the top, like, kind of kills. And that's what I love Italian horror. Another one is, like, Cemetery, man. That is one of the best, in my opinion, Italian horror films. I mean, literally. And then, of course, like I just said, like, The Beyond is one of my favorite. Like, you can literally just go on and on and on of, like, Italian horror films. And Jordan now, our buddy, Movie Den, he is getting seriously diving into Italian horror giallo films. And that was kind of like me, like, a year and a half ago, where there's just one movie that I saw, and then, like, I saw another, and you just kind of get that kind of high of a feeling like, this is fucking art. Like, this is a fun film. And that's, like, what you kind of go for, or kind of miss in some ways of watching a film. Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. And you're just there to have a fun ride. And that's what Italian horror does to me.
Dude,
at least for me.
So for me, I growing up, like, and I guess it doesn't have to do with Italian horror per se, but it's one of those, like, I completely understand that journey, because it happened to me with two different things last year. For one, growing up, I could never watch black and white movies, and then all of a sudden last year, started watching Criterion movies, and I mean, dude, I was blown away. I was like, wow. Like, I don't know if it's just as I got older, my taste in cinema just changed. But also watching Parasite. Like, I'd never watched the movie where just to read the subtitles. Like, I've watched movies in Spanish because I speak Spanish. But, dude, like, when I saw Parasite, it got to the point where the movie was so good to me that I forgot I was reading subtitles. It was insane. And then after that, it became kind of like an addiction where I was like, what else? And then it's like Train to Busan and stuff like that. And then now talking to all you guys, in the chat, and just getting into the Italian horror, which is another language I could kind of understand. And I was like, oh, this is going to be an easier transition, because obviously I'm starting off with easier entries like The Beyond and stuff like that. And then working my way into eventually get to your guys' status where it's like I'm full blown, just subtitles.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. We'll give you more recommendations and stuff. Like I said, I mean, that's just a great idea for a live stream. And I mean, and another thing, like for me, what got me into international films is the Asian films, was Japanese films, was Korean films, because I honestly did not think. This is me being a dumb American. Like, I honestly did not think, like, there would be great international films. But obviously I was completely fucking wrong, because the movie that really changed me. So, like, for horror films, I think it's kind of like the basic bitch answer. At least for me, is like for me, like the entries would be like Ringu, so like the ring,
Yeah.
Japanese, and so like that was
Ringu.
like, yeah, like that was my entry, and so like Ju-on and stuff like that. And then the movie that completely changed me was Old Boy, South Korean film. And I don't know if you've seen it, but it is my favorite international film.
I saw the American version, but I've heard that the original is just.
You
I mean,
have to, like, if anything that I fucking have said today, buddy, I'm dead serious, man. Like this movie changed my fucking life. Like my viewpoint of everything, my whole perspective of movies. And that was it, man. And so that is like I bought that movie a number of times over and over. Like I will fucking like quadruple dip with pride for that film because that movie means so much to me. And for me as a movie lover and everything else. And so if anything that I fucking recommend, number one would be Old Boy.
Okay.
Like try to go.
Out.
So you already saw you said you saw the American version?
Yeah.
Okay, so you already know. But like anyway, but like either way, like it is so fucking good, man. I highly recommend Old Boy.
Dude, I know it
changed me.
It's like when I saw the American version of Pulse, and then I saw the trailer for the I'm assuming it's Korean and like,
it's Japanese.
Oh, yeah. Is it? Okay. Oh, yeah.
It's here somewhere.
Oh, you got the oh, dude, yeah. And I just when I saw the trailer for it without even having to see the movie, I was like, holy crap, that looks good. Oh my god. See, it's how creepy that looks, man. Compared the American version to me, just it had its little creepy moments, but just even looking at that alone, it's like, oh god.
Yeah, like there's very few American like remakes or Americanized films.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I love The Ring. To me that's better than Ringu. But like that's like a far in between. Like most of the time the originals in their language or in their country, like it is fucking phenomenal. Like I need to do, and I've said it multiple times, but I need to do like a specific video of like my favorite like Korean horror films, Japanese horror films, like because I went through a phase where like I just saw so many Japanese, Korean, Chinese horror films, and then lately I've been kind of getting into a little bit of like Indonesian horror. Nice. and like stuff like that, just because again like there's some really good horror films out there that's not like your other that's from different countries and stuff like that. So
and I want to touch on what you said a little earlier where dude, you know what, and honestly I'll admit as well that I did not know, my world was so small when it came to cinema that I knew obviously certain movies from other countries, but not, I mean, just being exposed to the rest of the world and seeing like the cinema, like the cinema way, the way it works. I mean, even like watching like Train to Busan and seeing the zombies and just seeing the cinematography, I was just floored. And I could not believe, and I was so ashamed of myself, like being so ignorant and be like, I cannot believe that all this has been there this whole time, and I just had no idea that this existed. And yeah, man, like it's such. It's when you find out and when you find these movies like in your case like Old Boy, it's almost like somebody turns on the lights, right? And then you're just like, wow, like a whole new lease on life when it comes to like cinema and the art and everything.
Yeah, man. I think Train to Busan is one of the films that truly changed the subgenre, at least for me. Like kind of like 28 Days Later changed it, the way of like what a zombie does, how aggressive, how fucking mean and aggressive. I mean, there's fucking evil, man. Like they're terrifying. Not like Dawn of the Dead or like Zombie, like those type. the gore like is there, but like the way that the creature acts, like 28 Days Later was like, holy shit. Like I saw that like right after high school and I was like, oh my God. And so that, and then Train to Busan, what did it for me, not only did it have that type of aggressive, terrifying zombie creature, but it intertwined that with an amazing storyline, a phenomenal ending that truly like touched me as a viewer, especially being a parent.
Yeah.
And it fucking held my brown ass like in tears, man. I was like, holy shit. Like some horror movies, you know, that sometimes that's not like the goal of like, at least like horror movies in some ways, they don't really touch you like that. It's not like a drama, but like for that horror movie to blend in the horror aspects, but with a very touching storyline between a father and daughter, and the morals like of that type of like society in some ways of the train cargoes, right? Of like of that, and just how the storyline just evolved to me like a perfect ending. Like to me, that's one of the most perfect endings to any horror film.
Yeah.
It's
It's like Snowpiercer, man, where it's like with the like with being on the train and just showing the different, like you were saying, like the different types of people and the sort of status, and it's just, and it's true because you get used to sometimes watching movies, and obviously if you're in the mood for like a slasher or like a funky funny kind of horror movie, but then you have those movies that really have that message where it stays with you, and it just really, it's horror, but it's like, I mean, dude, those zombies, like that's how I like my zombies, man. Like I want, like, I mean, I want to, when I watch a horror movie like that, when it comes to zombies, like I love, obviously Dawn of the Dead is one of my favorites, and it's funny, like certain scenes where they're being goofy and walking into things. But when I want to be scared, like those are the movies that I'm thinking about, like World War Z, where these zombies were out of nowhere, they turn within seconds, and then they're just like tearing everything apart, like they have rabies or something. And it's
dude, truly terrifying moments. And yeah, it just resonates with you a little bit longer, and it's very memorable. Some of the scenes, the storyline, the creature design, again, like what happens to certain characters, how they save some people, right? The actions that they do. I mean, it's again, I can just talk about it because I just love the horror genre, and that's just certain things that maybe people don't talk about enough, that like that it's there, right? It's just not like your basic gore and stuff that attracts people, but there's something else, right, that's there.
And the actors that play the zombies too, I mean, to be able to shut off that part of the brain and just become so primitive, and just like the second they just put the makeup on and you just transform into this just like rage-filled creature. And I mean, that's so impressive, man, that the state of mind that you have to put yourself in to be able to act like that, man. And that's a whole nother thing too, where it's, you could just be a normal zombie just wandering around all slow, and then you have that like carnal, like rage-filled, like out for blood type zombies. And that's just, I hope they're getting paid enough, man, because that's just impressive as hell.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Dude, so my channel is primarily horror. What are some of your favorite horror movies, man? Like, what made you into like a horror film fan?
Dude, honestly, and it's like you said earlier, like a basic bitch like answer, but I have to say Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, I've been a fan of horror since I was literally a child, and I mean, obviously Poltergeist was one that I remember watching on TV, but Nightmare on Elm Street was one that always stuck with me because, I mean, I love Halloween, Friday the 13th. So it was Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, stuff like that. And then I started branching off as I got a little older into like Hellraiser, Chucky. And then I started really going into the video store and picking up kind of like Rumpelstiltskin on VHS, like the type of random movies that were just kind of like in the corner, a little dusty. And I was like, what the hell is this horror movie? The weird ones. But Nightmare on Elm Street was the one that really definitively got me into horror. And the reason why was because of the storyline. Like the fact that you have a villain that if you stay awake after a certain hours, you kind of start losing your mind and your body starts turning on you. And then if you go to sleep, he's waiting for you. So there's really nowhere to go. And it's not like where Halloween, you have like the body just chasing you, or you have, Jason, where he's just, again, same thing. He's like coming out of nowhere. But dude, this guy just gets you in your sleep. And the fact that it was based on, I mean, not Freddy himself, based on a true story, but the fact that James Cameron, not James Cameron, oh my gosh, no, Wes Craven, he was inspired by an actual event that happened. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was either somewhere like in South Africa or something, and it was this person that was afraid to fall asleep because they were saying some person with claws was trying to kill them, and then they end up dying in their sleep. So the fact that that was inspired by something like that just really, I mean, it was just, when I was a kid, I was like, after watching that, I was so scared to fall asleep, dude. But yeah, that was one of the things that got me into horror. And I mean, it's been my top genre that I love. Comedies, obviously my second, but yeah, like, I mean, it's that Nightmare on Elm Street has a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah. Same thing for me. Nightmare on Elm Street is my first horror film.
Yes, dude. Okay.
Yeah. And so I saw it when I was in kindergarten. Again, I grew up in 83. I was born in 83. And so I was pretty damn young seeing Nightmare on Elm Street. And it had to be like late 80s when I saw it. I was in kindergarten, and very memorable, very iconic imagery to Freddy. And I say it all the damn time, like in the hallway, Freddy extending his arms, the dead, the body in the hallway being dragged with the blood, being that's on the ground, going around the corner and stuff like that. My favorite, so like, yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street will always be a special place in my heart. My number one is pretty much almost the same type of idea character is Candyman. Like, yes. And for me, like, that's I love it. I love Tony Todd as Candyman. I love the whole thought. It's the same thing of the character of getting you in your sleep. Like, you're just so fucking,
you're vulnerable, man. There's no way to
so
get away
vulnerable. Like, you're just so mentally fatigued. You don't know what the fucking to do. And just that to me is like nightmare fuel. And just how, again, Tony Todd played Candyman, his voice, his posture, his whole, the image of him, just everything. For me, also the music by I want to say it's by Philip Glass. Just iconic music. So damn, dude. Yeah.
The storyline of Candyman, I mean, the way he was wronged, like, it's one of those, it's almost like I mean, I never saw him as a bad guy in the movie. And I mean, obviously he was doing what he was doing, but it was hard to see him as a bad guy because he didn't choose to do that. And it was one of those situations where he was wronged. But it's funny that you say Candyman, because for one, I just want to point out you have the steel book right there. Phenomenal. But yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the remake one.
Oh, okay. That one was good too. I like that one.
Yeah, I personally like it. I didn't like it at first. I was pretty fucking disappointed in the movie theater. I was like, what the fuck? But giving movies, like, I try to give a movie that I dislike another opportunity, another chance. And so for me, this movie got better and better literally every single time after I rewatch it. Now I really love it, but at first I was very disappointed, especially because Tony Todd was, is hardly even in it. Like, you blink and he's fucking gone. You miss it. But I still really love the film.
I almost didn't watch it.
Yeah, and I can understand that for sure. Yeah, like I said, I really like it. And to answer this guy, Antique, legend. Dude, I grew up, I'm an 80s kid, man. My dad didn't give a shit. Like,
dude, Frank the Tank Jr. was over there rocking the Nightmare on Elm Street little t-shirts in kindergarten walking around.
Yeah.
Dude, I picture you going in there with like the lunchbox, with the Freddy Krueger lunchbox, going to school and all that.
Dude, oh my god, yeah, hell yeah, man. This is like, yeah, my dad didn't care, man. Like I was, it's the '80s, man. Like I just what got me into this. So yeah, was Freddy, was Nightmare on Elm Street, but like was very accessible, especially being a young boy in that time frame. Uh, was uh, was Beetlejuice, was Ghostbusters, was
Yeah,
these are
man.
cartoons. So for the cartoons aspect, it was seeing those, and then Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Those were like all cartoons that I remember vividly, and I was like, oh my god, I really love these. And then seeing those movies later on, I was like, oh my god, I really love these movies. And then of course, being like early '90s growing up is the whole sketchy, staying really late night with my dad, watching, it probably would have been Joe Bob Briggs, uh, movie. Oh my gosh. It was a different Monster Vision. I want to say it was Monster Vision, but like I remember seeing like Toxie, so the Toxic Avenger,
Oh, dude.
and seeing like those movies, those type of movies when I was a very young age. Because again, I grew up with my dad, and my dad didn't really care. So that's what
He was like,
that's
and
what I
that's
did.
and I'm dude, I'm glad he did it, man, because like look at you with the taste of cinema that you have and like the collection, like that's one of those things, man, that I think we were very lucky that we grew up at a time, like I feel like grew up in a golden age of horror, man. I mean, like we like growing up in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s of horror is just, dude, like it's phenomenal, man. Like and a lot of the cartoons that you were talking about, I grew up with those as well. And then you have like the kid stuff with like Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I mean, that was just like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? To me, that intro till this day, even as I was watching it as an adult because I have the whole series on DVD, and dude, every time I watch the intro, still I was like, damn, that shit's creepy as hell. I'm like, I was like, dude, I'm 38 years old, and I was watching. I was like, damn, this is like a creepy ass intro for kids. Like now I remember when that clown would come up and stuff.
Hmm.
And I was like, I would always look away. I was like, I can't. I could watch Nightmare on Elm Street, but then that would get me.
Oh, dude, yeah. What's another good one was it Tales from the Dark Side?
Tales from the
Obviously, Creep
Crypt,
Show. Yeah, Tales from the Crypt. But then also,
The Outer Limits. I don't know if you remember that
oh
show.
yeah, yeah, Outer Limits. But there was also another one that like the intro had like creepy music, and it was like old school, like black and white, and they showed like a family, but then like you at the end of like the opening, it was like a creature like family, like a
Oh,
mother,
dude.
father, and kid. Gosh, man, if I can find it really quick, I can't. It's
Dude,
probably,
if anybody
oh
can remember in the comments, man, like let us know because that
dude,
sounds very familiar.
it was it was incredible, man. I'm probably gonna it was like late '80s or early '90s. um
Why does that sound so familiar to me, man?
God, it was monster, yeah, man.
Dude, I have a show for you, and I want to ask to the audience. Um, does anybody, wait, Frank? Obviously, I'm asking you first, but do you remember a show called Beyond Belief: Fact or Fiction? And it was hosted by Jonathan Franks. He was the guy that was originally second in command on Star Trek
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
Star Trek. So, do you remember that show? Where
Yeah, I have the video. I have a little clip that I use sometimes of
yeah,
like
where he's
him
asking the
showing.
questions,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
dude. That show is I have it on DVD, and dude, like till this day, I grew up, I was raised by my grandparents, and I used to watch that show with my grandpa. That was like one of the 2 or 3 shows we would watch together, and at the
Hmm.
end of it we just try to figure out which one was true or not. But dude, till this day, man, like that show is one of my favorite type, because I mean, it's horror, man, because a lot of it's based on a true story. Like stories in the show,
Yeah.
but dude, it's so freaking creepy when he gets to the end, and some of them he's like, "Yep, it's based on a true story," and you're like, "Oh crap!" You're like, "Great, now I'm gonna have to sleep with one eye open." was like, I
Oh,
don't
that's
want
so
to.
funny.
I don't want a mirror in front of me tonight. It's gonna freak me out.
Oh man, hell yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. Yeah, that show was great. Hell yeah, man. Um, uh, is there anything else you want to talk about? I mean, I can't believe we've been on for 2 hours. Shit, man.
Dude,
That's
it flew
crazy.
by, man. It's funny because I was gonna jump on and like I was saying, I was like, I've been feeling under the weather the last 2 days. But dude, that another thing too is like we've never been on a live together. And I was just like, man, I've been dying to like go on one with you, man, and just hang out. And like I've hung out with all the other dudes, and I was like, Frank, like me and Frank haven't hung out on here, and it's just one of those. I was like, I'm gonna jump in, man, and I was like, I'll stay
Yeah.
for a little bit, and 2 hours later, we're just cruising by, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it for sure. And yeah, it's because I normally can't make Mondays because my kid's schedule. Father comes first, and so
Oh,
generally
absolutely,
those
man.
Sunday or Mondays scaries live streams unfortunately doesn't really work for me because of it, man. So,
Dude, well, you know
but
what? I know you got the Thursdays, and also now that you were talking about doing like an Italian live. Another one I was thinking about too. You could always do like a Japanese or Korean live, and like
dude, yeah, I've seen
that'd
like
be cool.
so many good ones, man. Like my buddy Mike, who I met on Twitter. I've been friends with him for a long time. He got me into like some really good uh, Asian films, horror films. Gosh, man, The Medium. That is a phenomenal one. I mean, there's like so many good foreign films that Asian films that I just really love that I we would love to talk about. But yeah, first definitely I would love to talk about Italian horror because I can talk the shit
Yeah.
out of that one too.
Dude, that's gonna
Uh,
be like a 4 hour live if you get if you get
oh
Chris
my
and
god, my
Steven
wife
and
would
everybody.
fucking kill me. She'd probably be killing me right now because it's like it's was it midnight for you and 9 o'clock for me. So
Oh
it's like
yeah, dude, it is actually. Yeah, midnight. Dude, again, like I completely lost track of time. If you would have not said anything, I would have just been sitting here like 4 hours later.
oh, dude, yeah, I love it, man. That's the one thing I love about doing live streams because for me, like I generally try to have like a live stream, uh, weekly or bi-weekly. Unfortunately, just because of my schedule, work schedule, family schedule, I haven't had a live stream like in 2 months. But generally, I do like a live stream or like a collab and just talk about movies and everything. So and and hopefully after this I'll talk to my wife because a surprise one would be Thursday. So if anything, I get back on with you, but like talk about Italian horror because I
Dude,
seriously would love to talk about that with a
that would
bunch
be
of people.
fun, man. Like I had such a blast on Chris's podcast, like talking about that. And Christian from CHH, like I met him, like I followed him for a while, and like actually got to hang out with him for the first time. Coolest
Yeah,
freaking dude, and he was so knowledgeable and giving good recommendations, and it got me really excited, man. Like it's dangerous being friends with you guys because we were all getting each other excited for movies, but then it's like, oh man, now I want to go and buy that movie, and now like got a region free player, and it's like, oh man, like I'm getting in deep here.
yeah. I mean, I'm very fortunate, man. Like I've had Christian on multiple times on my channel. I've interviewed him. He's very welcoming and very candid, very funny, very informational. And I'm lucky to have other content creators that like I've watched for years and then started this damn channel, and they've been more than you know welcoming of like not only me as a creator, but then obviously being on my channel like multiple times, like Ken, and so
Dude,
yeah,
Garrett's been like such a cool
yeah,
dude, man. Like, just phenomenal guy. Like everybody, yeah, Ken. Like everybody, you know what I love about this community, man. And I know this is, I think I kind of derailed a lot of the live a bit with my brain going all over the place. But I do want to say that everybody in this community that I've talked to, I mean, I just got on YouTube, like I think it was like the middle of last year, and just all these people with these such successful I mean, you yourself do your channels, like you have this massive viewing, and all of you guys you're at such a status, and you still just like, and it's, I guess, because when you look at Hollywood and all these like actors and all these successful people, they kind of just keep to themselves, sort of. But then like you guys, man, like, you know, you're so welcoming and so kind and cool people, that where it's like I'll just send one of you guys something or message you, and just so quick to respond and just be the coolest people. And it's definitely made me feel like just the community is just so awesome, man, and so welcomed, and so inspirational too, seeing everybody and coming up with so many cool ideas and content, and just it's been such a blast, man. It's been such a ride.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. No, I mean, I always say, because I've only been doing this for a little over a year, and it's something that I've wanted to do for a couple of years. Like, it took me 2 years to like really get enough courage to even be on this type of platform, right? Because no matter what the fuck you do, you produce, you put out, someone's always going to criticize it. Someone's always going to say something negative. And you just go through the punches or whatnot, but just, you have to stick, like, you just stick with it, man. Because I told you in our chat and stuff, like, I went through a lull where I didn't really receive any type of like new subscribers for like 3 weeks, or at least a couple weeks. But like, I was very stagnant for like well over like a month, slow moving. But I just kept going, and just always like reached out. Like I reached out to like my buddy who got me into it, really good friend, best friends basically, is John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media. He's the one who really kind of got me into, like, just say, hey, just fucking go for it, Frank. And so, because I kept on asking him, and then once I got more comfortable, and then I started to reach out to like other people, like Ken. Ken's been very supportive. And then, you know, I mean, there's like so many other great like people that has been very accepting, exactly what you just said, and just will answer, you know, your questions. Like Garrett I've talked to multiple times. You know, there's some people, of course, who just don't reply to you. Most of those people, because I've reached out to, have honestly been like the movie creators, the YouTubers. As far as the physical media specific creators, most of them have been fantastic, and have always like reached out, like good or bad. Like they've always been very generous, at least to me. And so I definitely agree with you on that aspect of just the community as a whole. Like for me, the horror physical media communities on YouTube has been very welcoming. And so, and it makes me want to, in some ways, create more, be on this platform longer, connect with other individuals, and then of course meeting wonderful people on YouTube, on Instagram, and just like anything else, because that's how I started, was on Twitter, and that's how, because I kept like posting these fucking movies, like these things that I fucking buy, and they're like, you know, that those are nice releases, blah blah blah. But I kept posting them and just talking about movies, talking about the horror stuff, the horror genre. And so that's what did it for me. That gave me the push, because of the Twitter friends that pushed me to do YouTube. And now I'm starting to discover like Instagram, and I'm seeing like more of a following on that as well. So, and then someone's waving us in. What's going on, Jordan?
What? Are you kidding me?
What's up, guys?
It's not my birthday yet. What are you doing here?
Dude, what's
this is
going on?
awesome.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, man. Shit.
Yeah.
How was the movie? What'd you see?
I saw Thunderbolts.
How was it, man?
Well, it was my second time seeing it.
It's your what time?
Second time.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
Well, so the first time I went with my cousin, we went and saw it, and then I watched it, and I was like, dude, my wife's gonna love this. So we went and saw it.
Nice, man. Yeah, I said earlier that I saw the Accountant too.
Dude, I want to see that so bad. How was that? Hello?
Yep, I can hear.
Oh, I said, how was that?
Oh, Accountant 2. Oh, sorry. I'm reading the chat a little bit. Count two. Good, man. I love. Oh God. Ben Affleck's good, but like his brother in that one.
The Punisher.
Yeah. What's his name?
Um,
Oh God, dude.
Damn it! I know. I'm like blank.
I could see it's on the tip of my tongue too.
And
I'm
gonna look it
what I was gonna say is that God, I'm looking it up too. John
John Bernthal.
Yeah, Bernthal. He is such a good fucking actor. Like literally anything that he does, he's fucking believable. But what I love about him too is like how charismatic he is, and he just seems like a fucking chill dude. Like out of it. And like if you follow him like on his social or whatnot, and of course they can portray it themselves, whatever, how they feel, whatever. But like either way, like just seeing like him and just like his socials too, he just seems like a fucking chill dude. And I would love to have a beer with him, man. Oh my gosh.
Have you seen his podcast?
I was just gonna say.
No, I haven't. I just saw that he does have like a fucking podcast, man. And that would be awesome.
The first episode I saw of his podcast was the one with when he was talking to Shia LaBeouf.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah, and it was
so
good, man. I really enjoyed it, and I've always like loved him as an actor. And yeah, he interviewed him, and he was just very, because he talked about it. He got in there when you watch it about the whole thing with like Shia and like the whole abuse thing. And he was just straight up with him. He's like, dude, I always stopped talking to you because of that, but then like this and that, and like the dude really he comes off as somebody that he's very direct, and which is such an awesome thing.
He seems very direct, honest, and like Frank said, just a cool guy to hang out with.
Yeah.
Very down to earth, very,
doesn't take himself serious.
Yeah. Yeah, the last movie I saw him in was The Amateur with Rami Malek.
Oh, I didn't see
you guys see that movie. He works in like on computers and the technology for the CIA, and his wife goes on a vacation to like Italy or France or something, and she dies during a terrorist attack, and so he's trying to get the government to investigate and find out who it is, and they're just kind of sitting on their hands. And so that's what he does, is he can hack into things and get information. Well, he finds out all the killers and brings it to them, says, here they are. And they said, we'll think about it, pretty much. And he's like, fine. I want you guys to train me to go get these guys. And so he goes after him.
What is this? You said The Amateur? This sounds freaking amazing, dude.
Dude, it was so good.
Oh my God.
The funny thing is that my wife and I fucking saw him, and I didn't even remember him being in it because he has such a short cameo. Is Date Night, which has a fucking all-star cast. Date Night with Steve Carell and Tina Fey.
Oh, who's in that?
Dude, fucking almost everyone. God damn. It's like,
well, no, John, you said the cameo.
Yeah. John. Yeah. John.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in the beginning of it with he's talking to Steve Carell because Steve Carell is an insurance person.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember, but like, yeah, he anyway, yeah, John's in that. Like fucking obviously Mark Wahlberg, Gal Gadot is in that movie. I mean, there's like so many fucking stars in that. I forgot that movie like was. Oh, I was like, oh my God, like Common's in that movie. He's a fucking bad guy. Like, if you haven't seen Date Night, at least in a little while, check it because it's a funny ass movie. But
it's been a while, yeah.
It's been a long time,
man. Yeah, it's seriously like an all-star fucking cast. I totally forgot about it. Oh, dude. Oh, first of all, hold on. Sorry, Mike, really quick. GC, we were just talking about this, and almost what was it? Not too long ago, but. If everything works out, I'm going to try to do a surprise live stream on Thursday, which you kind of know about. But with the live stream, the topic hopefully will be Italian horror, talking about
buddy.
Because we were just talking and we're like, just some topics of live streams, and he brought up the live stream of doing a Italian horror. And I was like, God damn, that would be fucking amazing, because I just got on a fucking, went off courses talking about multiple movies, and you asked me what movies to see in order, and I said Zombie, City of the Living Dead, and The House by the Cemetery. So anyway, like, yeah, so if everything works out well, I want to do a live stream this Thursday and just talk about fucking Italian horror, and get some other creators on and just talk about our love for the little subgenre.
Dude, don't even put an end date or anything for that. Like, brace yourself, Jordan, because I was telling Frank about the podcast and how fun it was, and how you guys were just, everybody was talking about like the Italian horror, and I was like learning so much. And then I just started asking Frank like his he was showing me like his collection. I was like, dude, which ones would you recommend to start off? But dude, like I was saying, I was like, if you get everybody, you get Chris and you and Steven and everybody in here, like it's gonna be like a 4 or 5 hour ride. Like,
oh yeah.
It's going to be hard to stop that.
And I think that's a great selection that Frank told you, especially Zombie. Dude, not spoiling it, but the ending of Zombie, the way it ends is perfect. I think it's one of the best endings of, any horror movie. One of.
Dude, I'm excited. And we were talking about the Arrow exclusive, because I was asking him too, like what he was like thinking about between the normal.
Yeah, I prefer the general release, because
again, the purple one,
the purple. But like I told him, like that image, that scene specifically is so fucking good, and to have that as the cover, I was like, oh my god, I gotta get it.
It's the one, the one with the plank, right? The wooden plank or the little splinter. Yeah,
dude, it's so that's fucking cool. Good. I was like, oh my god,
that's really cool.
Oh my gosh, man! Because you said you pre-ordered the site exclusive one, right?
I did. Yeah, I know I'm going to be spending more money, but I figured, why not?
What's the difference between the two? Is it just like, is it the cover, or is there?
It's just the cover. That's
okay.
It. Yeah, that's it. So Mike asked a question. First of all, what's up, buddy? What's up, Mike? Follow him, his channel. Obviously,
what's
follow
up,
Jordan. Yeah, as well. Y'all already know. 2 favorite movies of the year for him was Companion and The Accountant 2. What about y'all? Have you seen new movies this year? And GC, what about you?
Dude, I'm actually gonna have to look back, because honestly, I don't think
I'm doing it right now, man.
Dude, I don't think I've been to the movies. I think this year for me, this year just started off like hitting the ground running. And that's another thing why I haven't really posted. Like, I've been doing a lot of these lives and stuff, but I haven't really posted like too much on my YouTube channel, just because I've been trying to catch up and everything. But let me see here, 20 releases, because I know.
So
it caught me off guard.
The monkey was really good. I enjoyed that. That was 2025. At least that's what Google says.
Yeah, Oh, go ahead.
No. Sorry, go. I was just speaking.
No, you're about to say the movie that I'm about to put up, because I haven't seen it yet, and I bought it recently. Is Hard Eyes?
Oh,
I need to see this movie.
Is so good.
I know, man. I fucking know, man. I'm gonna see it. But like, I heard nothing. Literally, I don't think I've heard from anyone that said this is a bad film. So
yeah, it's great.
So that there's that. But for the ones that I have seen, that's like this year, dude, I feel like a little sucker, man. I haven't really seen that many new movies. Most of it is because the way that we are physical media collectors, like we buy movies that's been out for a little while, right? So like I've seen Companion. Companion was pretty damn good. I really like that one. But yeah, I'm just trying to think, man. Like,
it's hard, dude. It's hard because I'm the same way. Like, I'm always in the mood more to watch older stuff than I am like new releases, just because I just still live in that era, man. But
well, I'm kind of with you too. I mean, especially because we collect physical media and stuff, we get a lot. And I feel it's funny when I go see a movie in theaters. Sometimes in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I have all these great movies at home that I haven't watched yet, that I could be at home watching right now to make content, or I can't help it. It's just kind of the way my brain works. Like, I mean, what was the one I was thinking about today while I was in the theater? Oh, I just got in Case of the Bloody Iris. I was like, I could be watching that right now.
Dude, that's reference, man. It's so fucking good. I want to see Sinners. I haven't seen Sinners. That is the one movie that I need to see. That
I've heard a few mixed reviews as of late. Like in the beginning, everybody was kind of like giving it that
The perfect score.
yeah, pretty much. It was the same repetition as damn it, and we were just talking about it earlier. With Demi Moore.
The Substance?
Substance.
Yeah, they were giving it like the Substance same thing where they were like, oh, just top notch. Like it was.
Well,
perfect.
I'll say this because I mean, really, all you hear is like, "Oh, how amazing it was! A perfect movie." Which I mean, if you loved it, more power to you. You know, that's awesome. You're entitled to your opinion. It wasn't for me. I don't know. I think I personally bought into the hype a little bit on it. Like everyone was like the perfect scary movie. It's like the best vampire movie in modern time and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, and it kind of fell flat. Like the first half I thought was amazing. I thought it was so well done. But when like the horror aspect of it kind of started coming in, it kind of lost me, to be honest.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Just personally, but I don't want to, obviously go see it for yourself. Don't take my word.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I already pre-ordered the Steelbook.
Okay. Yeah.
but yeah, no, I plan on watching it before I
Mhm.
get the Steelbook.
I've got a question for you guys. Do you feel, and just because I mean, being like, I guess being in the horror genre and growing up and watching the movies that you guys watch, like for example, especially Italian horror, like and the graphicness of it, do you feel like now when you watch something like Sinners, for example, it just doesn't quite hit the spot? You're kind of like, this is like, especially people saying how much of a horror movie it is and stuff like that, and you're like, I mean, if you want horror, like I've seen horror type like deal. Or
well, to speak off of, because you mentioned Sinners, right? And I saw that. You said it one time, GC, perfectly in the chat. You said once you hit the mountain peak,
yeah,
nothing else really hits that. And yes, and I don't think that tainted my opinion. That might have a little bit of Sinners. But I mean, like with Italian horror, the Lucio Fulci films, I mean, those things, they're so of their time, but they're so perfect, I think. And I mean, there's other modern horror movies that are out that I felt like Nosferatu. I know I personally fell in love with that. I love that movie. There's other more modern horror movies, The Witch, staying on the Robert Eggers train, right? So I don't know. I don't know if it's really affected my viewpoint on modern horror. I don't know. I see with modern horror, I think, especially in that genre, I think that's I think there are what pushing the most and pushing the newest ideas and most original content, which I love.
I do have to say really quick, what just listening to Jordan is that for me, I absolutely loved The Substance. I fucking love that film. That film specifically made me want to dive deeper into more body horror films that I missed out on. And I could see that. I could see that with like Sinners, which I know now what the movie is about because it's fucking popping up everywhere and everything. It's a vampire film. But like that, I could see the hype for that film and people really loving it makes them want to watch other vampire films like Near Dark. Not many people know about Near Dark unless you're like a really long time horror fan and you just know fucking Bill Paxton's the shit in that movie. But yeah, Near Dark is fucking awesome. And so, that I think that's one of the things about like nowadays, or maybe it's just like anytime really, if like you really love like a film that's modern for you at that time watching it, it just makes you want to watch previous films of that subgenre. And so
well, yeah, I think the same thing, and I think that's also what I really like, that movies like The Substance, movies like Terrifier 3, whether some people say, it's not that people say there's so much better stuff out there. But what I love about those two films in particular is they were so popular, and yeah, they might have been overhyped. I know you love The Substance, and I thought it was a phenomenal movie too. But what I mean by that is I don't know if I want to say overhyped. They were heavily pushed and heavily talked about, those two movies in particular, that it got new eyes on that genre, which caused them to be intrigued to go explore, like you said, more into that genre. The average person isn't going to go see Society, right? Or anything like that. But now that they saw The Substance, they might.
And that's what it did it for me. I think with, gosh, what was I going to say? Oh my God. I lost my train of thought. I go to you. Someone, I literally just had to my fucking fingertips. You're
getting tired, man. You're slowing down. Dude, you're like,
yeah, no, man, it's good. It's good. I haven't had a long live stream this long in a long time. So, no, man, I'm just trying to think of I think that's that's the time of age, like where we're at. So, social media, everything's pretty instant. Everything is like you can spread the word super fast, and because of that, it's so much hype can be too much overhyping, right? And because the thing that kind of brought me into it is I just fucking watched Jason Goes to Hell, and one of the biggest things in any fucking horror franchise in any moment was fucking Freddy Krueger grabbing Jason's mask. Are you fucking kidding me? That shit would have fucking broke the whole world. If it was putting out today, two iconic forces, a glimpse of that.
That was the original MCU moment right there.
That literally was popcorn being thrown out, people throw.
That was the Avengers Assemble moment right there.
Which I think was funny is that was and I watched the interview with the director. I can't remember his name, but that wasn't even, I think if I remember correctly, he didn't intend that to go, and he just thought it'd be fun. Hey, let's throw this in there because you had the Necronomicon was in the movie.
Yep.
Stuff like that. And it wasn't until, how much later until they finally got Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah. Also, really quick, because I just watched a special feature too. There's also another hidden Easter egg of Creepshow. The special feature. You watch that. He's he's pointing it out. I was like, oh my God, it's right, because Creepshow is one of the best horror anthologies, and I didn't even realize that, because that's a very subtle thing. As well, but that's a good story in Creepshow with fucking the fine ass oh God, what's her name? John Carpenter's wife at the gosh, what's her name?
I don't even know.
She's in Swamp Thing. Escape of New York. She's in
is she blonde?
No, she's in, oh gosh, man. How in the hell am I forgetting her name? She's horror worldy. What the hell is it? Oh my God! Now I feel like a fucking idiot, man.
No, dude.
We got Nanette Brown. We've got
Adrienne
Barbeau.
Adrienne Barbeau.
Okay.
Yeah. She's in that skit. That story. Anyway, guys, yeah, man.
That's what we touched earlier with Chris when we were saying it's that's why, boys and girls, you get into the supplements and you make sure you jump on those booklets, because it unlocks so many new things for movies that most people don't realize when you watch the special features. I just 2 nights ago I watched Demon Knight, the Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight, and when I watched the making of it and the special features, and I found out so much information. When Quentin Tarantino, I think he was approached for the movie and stuff, I had no idea any of that. And I didn't know Billy Zane wore wigs back then, on the Titanic and all that stuff. And it's just crazy.
I didn't know that.
Dude, yeah, he said it himself. He's he showed up for the casting for Demon Knight, and he showed up with a suitcase with different wigs, and he just goes to them. Because the thing is, he had the shaved head, and at the time, nobody knew that he was bald. So he was Billy Zane, so nobody knew he was bald. And he shows up and he's like, which wig do you want me to wear? And they're like, they're like, what the fuck? They're like, literally exactly what happened. And he's saying this, he's telling the story, and then the director's talking about it, and the director's like looked at him with the shaved head and is like, absolutely not. You're gonna stay like this. Like, this is the character. This is like that cowboy demon character that we want. And allegedly, I think the director said this behind the scenes, but he said that Demon Knight is actually what got Billy Zane to be the bad guy on the Titanic because of his performance. Because to this day,
Really?
dude, till this day, that's his best performance, which I'm actually working on a podcast episode for the movie. So it's a little bit of little breadcrumbs I'm throwing out. But dude, like, yeah, like you guys, if you guys have the movie, I'm sure you guys do, watch the making of it. It is so much fun. It's so
Demon
much
Knight?
fun.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, man. I don't have it. I know that like fucking Demon Knight and oh god, what's that?
Bordello of Blood.
Bordello, yeah, dude, was fucking the fine ass Angie Everhart. Oh my gosh, dude, I remember she almost changed my life, bro.
Dude, Bordello is good, man. But Demon Knight, it still holds up. I watched it 2 days ago, and to this day, I was like, damn, this still holds up. Like, it was phenomenal, especially the practical effects. Holy shit, dude! We need that on a 4K because if you watch the demons, like the piercings and all the tattoos and all the stuff that they have, that if you watch the Blu-ray and all that, you have to really look for it. But the demons have like nipple rings, nose septum rings. They have like these scrunchies on their heads that have like they're made out of like some type of bone or organs, and you really miss that if you don't pay attention to it.
Oh man, hell yeah, man! Shit,
it's so cool, man. It's so cool.
Dang. Yeah, I just watched what did I just watch the other day? Chris recommended it to me, Santa Sangre. It's
I haven't seen that.
Oh dude, it's a very artistic film for sure. But dude, it is so good. It follows this guy from his kid, and it jumps timelines in a way. And he was raised in the circus essentially in Mexico, and his dad is just kind of this, low life, is sleeping around with this other woman, and then his mom, but they're all involved in the circus, right? So basically something happens when he's younger that affects him to go kind of crazy as he's older. So it starts off as he's in this insane asylum, and it's just about this kind of, you don't know what's reality and what's not. It plays with that throughout the whole movie. Dude, it's good. I don't want to give away too much, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You said,
and when you said Santa Sangre, yeah. Severin put it out a little bit. It's like a 4 or 5 disc set. It was like $40. I picked it up from their website. It was on sale.
Yeah, I'm gonna, once they have their fucking sale, I'm gonna buy a bunch of Severin movies, man.
Shit, it's on Tubi too. I'm gonna check. I mean, I'm sure the resolution is probably gonna be.
No, man, Tubi's the shit, man. I love Tubi. Tubi's the best streaming service. Fucking yeah, man.
They're for the people, man. They're taking care of us.
For the people, exactly.
They're not charging us. I mean, they have some of the great horror movies on there, man. I think they have Zombie on there, if I'm not mistaken.
Shit, man. That's where I saw the great Trolls 2.
Speaking of streaming services, another one that I don't get on enough. I really don't, because it's streaming, but Shudder. I was shocked the other day. I don't have an account, but I bum off someone's account. I do. I was shocked at how many movies are on there. Like,
dude, there's tons. Deep cuts. Man.
Like, if you want to, dive into some Italian horror before buying them, dude, they have everything.
Yeah, they generally have like a specific like month of, Italian horror or Japanese or Korean horror, stuff like that. And yeah, man, I fucking oh shit, man. Jordan, you are you're kind of like me in some ways. I definitely stepping more into like the folk horror.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking a buddy of mine, Mike, again from Twitter. Mike, dude, he's the shit, man. He always recommends movie to me all the damn time. And there is a movie that is on Shudder that I recommend. I don't know if I'm going to do a review. Maybe, I don't know. It's probably going to get like 2 views. But it's a fucking shit, man. It's really good. It's called Free Waka. It's
Free
a
Walker.
yeah. It's
Right.
it's an Irish folk horror film, and it came out this year. I want to say it came out like just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's fucking good, man. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like the best thing I've ever seen, but it definitely took me by surprise. I probably shouldn't because Mike recommended it to me, but he recommended like The Medium, which is it's one of the best Asian horror films I have seen.
Okay.
It's found footage film as well, and it's fucking amazing. But anyway, man, see that Free Waka movie, man. Like, Jordan, I think you are gonna really like it because I think you and I Waka.
A Waka. Okay.
Yeah. It's basically spelled how it sounds: Frewaka.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good, man.
I'll definitely
You
check
said
it
it's
out.
Free Waka. It sounds like a documentary or it's like Free Waka Flocka, like the rapper.
Yeah, Free Waka Flocka.
Free Waka.
Oh man, that's funny.
No, that was Flavor Flav had his the Flavor of Love. You guys remember that?
I remember that with
No.
like, I think it was Tiffany, that chick that was like in love, obsessed with him. Oh, dude.
Had the
Yeah.
always had a massive clock on his neck.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He just walked in
man.
all the time with that thing. It's like, dude, like this guy will never not know what time it is.
Yeah, man. What's I gonna say? Just really quick. Oh, you know what? Since we're almost out of here, but Jordan, what is some of your favorite? What are your May releases that you're looking forward to, or maybe some of them that you received already? Like for me, technically, Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X isn't supposed to come out for another few weeks. I got that early. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. It's supposed to come out.
News to me.
Yeah,
the movie room hooked it up, man.
Yeah, and then Re-Animator, I'm counting this as a May release. This to me was fucking amazing. I got mine in the beginning of May. So
yep, that release was, man,
dude,
it was really cool.
Yeah.
May, I gotta look up because I can't remember off the top of my head. I have it's funny. I have a notes on my notes app. I have a little section where I list all my movies that I have pre-ordered. I Will Never Leave You Alone. It's an Arrow release. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's kind of newer, but check it out. That trailer looks really good. Oh, okay, May 20th. Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. Jeez.
That's why I canceled my pre-order on Amazon, dude, and I just ordered it online because I just couldn't believe it. I was like, everybody has it. I'm the only one left. I'm the last man standing over here without the Jason. So like, I'm just doing it, man.
Oh, I'll never leave you alone, man. Michael, holla, the movie room. Chris and I plugged the shit out of that earlier today. But also use Jordan's code movie 1010.
I love that. It's so catchy, dude. Movie 1010.
It just rhymes. It flows off the tongue so easily.
Did you pick that, or did Michael pick that for you?
He just gave it to me.
Damn.
Yeah, same with mine. He for new arrivals, so it looks like you can get that already.
Mine got shipped, so I'm waiting on it.
Dude, freaking! I said to them that A Fistful of Dollars just shipped from the movie room.
Yeah, mine did too.
I'm so fucking excited for it, man.
I got that and Josie Wales and Pale Rider as well. It's all coming together. Still waiting on the Dirty Harry one.
So you got that big package one?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, What Lies Beneath? I know it came out today. I'm waiting to pick that up. Nora, though, I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting until
I'm waiting.
Sale.
Yeah.
It's 30% off right now at Barnes and Noble, but I
can't do it.
No, I know.
I spent too much money.
GC man, you want to tell Jordan some little breaking news? There might be some.
Yeah. So, so Jordan, so May 12th,
okay.
There's supposed to be a Kino Lorber sale at Barnes and Noble, and I got this because I was telling Frank and Chris earlier that I was I was at Barnes and Noble yesterday, and dude, so I'm just looking around, and I see behind the counter this box with a piece of paper that says to not put anything out like in that box until May 12th. And I take a look, and it's all Kino. Like Snake Eyes was like, I think it was like 40% off. The General's Daughter was like 30%, and it was just a lot of their titles were all 30% off. So I'm thinking there's gonna be a sale out of nowhere or something, and I don't know if it's been announced or not, but I just figured I was like, I'll let everybody know here just in case, so they could jump on it.
Nice.
At least to their nearest Barnes and Noble.
So I'm really happy. I am, but you got me a little more excited. You got me so I almost jumped out of my chair because I thought you were going to say, "Oh yeah, I saw this something about Daylight," and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I got excited. I thought I was going to finally be able to get it, but no.
Daylight, dude, imagine! Oh my god, that would have been breaking news for sure. People would have lost their shit.
I'll trade you,
right?
Man.
I've heard. I feel like I'm missing out.
You know what? I felt like I was missing out. The table, the
coffee table.
Oh, coffee table.
Yeah. I ordered it. I believe because I made a few. Let me double check here because the movie room. Yeah. So from the movie room, I ordered the Sacrament and the coffee table.
Dude,
the limited edition, and I'm so pumped because I've seen the Sacrament. But
that's one heck of a double feature right there, dude.
No shit, man. I'm coming over, man. That's a great one. Yeah,
dude. And I did order from Monster Mall. I did get, what was it? May, and I got the Jasons, and then I got the People Under the Stairs, which is the Arrow European release. And dude, that cover, it looks so freaking sick, man.
What is that? Okay,
dude.
Okay, that's cool.
Whoa, that looks nice, man.
Yeah, dude, I got so excited. It was like the last one, and then it sold out. Like I literally bought the last one, and then I refreshed, and it said sold out. I was so lucky.
I'm supposed to be getting in here pretty soon. May. I still need that one. Lake Mungo's coming in, which I'm so excited. They found a stupid good deal on that. What else did I have coming in? Suspiria. Suspiria is coming in the Synapse. I haven't seen it, so all you guys were talking about it, so I jumped on it. What else do I have coming in? But anyways, releases this month. There was one other one I saw that I wanted to say. Kingdom of Heaven.
Okay, yeah, we were talking about that one.
I'm kind of torn because I don't know if you guys saw Brian's video, Last Movie Standing, but he was just talking about how it was not like I don't remember if it was a theatrical cut or.
No, it's a director's cut.
The theatrical cut's not coming on the 4K. It's just
okay. So the director cut is on 4K.
The theatrical's not.
Yeah. So he was talking about how it kind of like changed some of the script and stuff. So that after watching that, I kind of thought about it. I was like, oh, you know what? Because I have it on Blu-ray. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I might hold off and see if anybody else releases. Because I would love to have both. I mean, it's always good to have both versions.
See if you can find a slipcover or something, because that steelbook is pricey from what I saw last. Actually, I saw it was sold out on Amazon, but I don't know where else it's being sold at.
What? I'm sorry, say that again.
Kingdom of Heaven is sold out on Amazon right now. Last I saw.
Oh yeah, I got mine at Target. Is it? No, maybe it was at Walmart. I got mine over there.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got Sinners and Kingdom of Heaven.
Sinners was sold out. I actually looked into the 4K on Amazon, and when I went, it was just sold out.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else new that I got in that I really haven't shown.
Exclusive.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't think there is anything. I got like the chunky box set of American Sniper. That's pretty cool.
That's such a good movie too.
Yeah, you had to get it for Memorial Day coming up. Which, funny enough, I have.
That's with Bradley Cooper, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. I have this one.
Got it. Okay.
I got the steelbook as well.
Yeah, but I got the chunky one.
Is it the same steelbook?
Yeah, I'll show you. So either I'm thinking about getting rid of the. I'm probably am going to get rid of the regular one, but so there's the box, the chunky box for it.
Damn,
Mhm.
that's nice.
And what's cool is it's got
Ooh,
that.
the sniper scope. That's awesome.
So that, and then yeah, it's the same steelbook.
Okay, there we go. I still want to get that last night in Soho edition that you
Dude.
have, man. I need to
That
get that.
that artwork in that thing is so beautiful. Here, like, look at this is on the back.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, that looks fucking nice in the back.
Yeah, in the front. Such a good
Yeah.
movie too. I love this movie.
I'd love to have the back as the front.
Yeah. That'd be a sweet poster too.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. Like
Yeah.
the detail on that.
Mm-hmm. They like the spot glossing and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool.
I've always been a fan of that. Like, it's just fantastic. Like, I didn't know until Frank, you were showing like the way the light was hitting the Friday 13th, like the difference with the shininess of the spot glass. Like, I didn't even realize that, dude. And it's so damn beautiful.
Yeah, on the mask.
Oh, like like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. GC, you said you got the coffee table. Have you seen that?
No, dude, I'm still waiting. All that stuff that I mentioned, I'm just waiting. It's all in transit.
So you haven't seen the movie. It was a blind buy.
It was, dude, because I mean, when you guys, you guys were all recommending it and saying how like it was a ride, and it was in Spanish, and I speak Spanish, so I was like, dude, perfect. No subtitles for me. Like, I'm just gonna.
Dude, you can watch no subtitles. You can watch all the special features and just
You can vacuum. You can do whatever. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude.
The AirPods and just go.
Yeah, I freaking when I saw it, was it my buddy? Yeah, y'all know him, Josh. Beyond the Grave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. He told me about it, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I should fucking see it. I heard some stuff. I don't know. And he's like, fucking see it, man. Because him and I have similar tastes too with like horror, like some fucked up shit too. And so like, but like I was like, same thing, man. During the movie, I was like, what the fuck is happening? What am I watching? Oh my God. But then I was like, this is amazing. This is fucked up. This is dark. But this is still amazing. After watching it, I was like, still, it's one of those movies we talked about with Train to Busan. It's something that just resonates, that keeps you keep thinking about.
Yep.
And that's what did the coffee table. I was like, oh my God, like I'm still thinking about it. Same thing happened with A Simple Plan. I love this A Simple Plan. That movie, because Ken told me about that movie, like, Frank, you got to fucking see this, blah, 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 blah. And then I saw it. I was like, oh my God, Ken, you're totally right, man. Because I kept thinking about that movie too, like days afterwards. I was like, oh my God.
Billy Bob Thornton's performance in that movie, my gosh, it's such a good movie, and it's their dynamic between him and Bill Paxton. It's so fantastic, and I love the kind of, he's torn right between his best friend and his brother. You know, where's he going to go? And it's so great.
Have you seen it, GC?
No, so that's one I was actually staring at it yesterday at Barnes. And I was contemplating getting it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till there's wait
till the sale. But
yeah,
like, that movie literally is one of the best watches I have seen that I saw last year, because it's an old movie, but it was one of the movies I was like, oh my God, like,
and it's crazy. It's a Sam Raimi film.
It's Sam Raimi.
Yeah,
Sam Raimi did it.
Yeah,
dude, I remember. So the two people I specifically remember talking about it was you, Jordan, and then Ken, same thing. And then, but I did want to point out, dude, one of the reasons why I got the coffee table, it was just a few minutes into your video, Jordan, like when you were doing the video, and man, I was like, you know what, I'm doing it. And it's funny, and one of the main decision makers was because my girlfriend was trying to fall asleep, and I was just laying in bed watching the video on my iPad, and she turned around, like, I think like maybe a quarter into the video, and she goes, who's in the video? I was like, oh, that's Jordan, you know him. And she's like, damn, that's a really good video. And it's just like randomly, dude, like completely randomly. And I was like, yeah, he's just watching his videos like usual. And she was like, yeah, but it's like, but she was like, I don't know, this, like, I was trying to fall asleep, and the way he was talking about this movie, because dude, you made it so damn suspenseful. suspenseful that I was just like, you didn't give anything away, and you
and it's so hard with that movie. And I don't know if you know the big plot of the movie.
No, I do not. I don't know
Okay,
anything.
then
except
Good.
Yeah,
you want to go in blind. And that was hard for me to discuss the movie, because the thing about the movie, it's what kicks off the entire movie. That is the dread, everyone's a victim, and everyone is a victim, but yet everyone's to blame kind of idea. Destiny is our lives, laid out before. Should we have a choice? That is all. It's all hinged on something that happens, and that was really hard to kind of navigate without giving it away, to be honest.
I could tell there were moments too where you would pause because it was just something like when you watch something that just shatters your mind, and you're just like, holy shit, like I need to talk about it, but you can't, especially I mean, it's hard, man. And honestly, I've been avoiding a lot of like review videos and stuff for it because I'm so scared. And I just saw that one, I was like, okay, thank God. And I knew shit was gonna hit the fan, because when I saw the red lights in the background, I was like, oh God, it's getting dark. And then you were just sitting there calmly, just like, like you.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, definitely check out the 2 short films in that release as well.
There's 2 short films in there.
Yeah. They're both pretty good, and it's like the humor is almost the same.
Which
more common.
This is mainly to you, Frank, and it's listed as a horror comedy.
There's some funny elements in that, like the dialogue between, for sure, like the beginning of the film.
I guess you're right.
Or like the relationship
they're
between
bickering at the beginning.
The father and the young girl. That whole the conversations that take.
That's some dark humor, I think.
No, there's some funny parts in that, and then of course, like just the whole incident, and then the conversations between the father and the brother, because there is some dark humor dialogue.
Oh yeah, with the He-Man and the Ninja Turtle and all that stuff.
Yeah. So like, I mean, so there's where like it tries to blend in some dark humor into a
tries to break the tension
Yeah.
that can't be broken, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
You find yourself chuckle for a second, and you're like, wait, why am I laughing?
Yeah, because if you just watch something 100% dark, like I don't know, it makes me not want to continue watching the film. Right? You got to add in something.
Yeah.
So for me, I thought it was like a perfect blend of dark humor, some horror aspect of it, and then the whole drama that like.
I'll tell you, the acting in that movie too is a standout.
Phenomenal.
The father in particular, he has this constant and you watch him go from just gradually gets worse and worse and worse. And it's funny, if you watch it, how you feel and your reaction to the film basically follows what he goes through. You watch him as he gets worse, the tension builds even in yourself more. Is it just great.
For the way you guys are describing it, is this kind of like a horror version of like Parasite, how it starts getting worse and worse, kind of like it starts building up? And
I've never seen Parasite.
Dude,
you've never seen Parasite?
No. I haven't. I'm not kidding.
Dude.
What?
Yeah. Doesn't Criterion have a release of that or something?
They do.
There's a 4K as well.
Yeah.
Which has a good Dolby Atmos mix.
Dude,
by the way.
I watched it last year. I was way late to the party. I showed up and the house was abandoned when I got there. But yeah, like I watched it, and like I was telling Frank earlier, we're talking about movies that kind of got us into different not just genres but other places in the world. And for me, it was Parasite. It was a movie that opened my eyes to cinema all over the world, like the Korean films. And as soon as I saw it, it was to me personally, it was so good that the next day I was like, I want to watch it again. Like the whole time I was just like so involved that I felt like I wasn't even reading subtitles after a while. Like that's how good the acting to me was, that I just understood what they were feeling without having to read the subtitles. It was one of those type of movies for me. But dude, you watch it, man. Just watch it. I know we've heard Chris say he's like, it's all right. But dude, just go into it, watch it. I thought the same thing before I watched it, and man, like,
I mean, what, dude? Didn't it win like an Oscar or something like that?
it did.
one of those,
Yeah. I mean, I've heard it's great. I've never. It's not that I have purposely not watched it. It just never crossed my mind to watch it. I guess I don't know.
You've been in the Italian section for a bit, man. So you've been kind of on that journey.
Yeah. Italian horror has definitely got its hooks in me for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I got the message from the wife.
Right. That's fine, dude.
Dude,
I
3
can
hours,
GC. You're I mean, you're what? You're like almost what? 2 o'clock over there? 2 a.m.
1 a.m. 12:57.
Yeah, god damn.
Oh yeah, no.
You got to work tomorrow? Shit.
Oh, I work from home, man. So it's and
okay.
I don't usually start till like 10. So I mean, so it's nice.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I have to get up at 4:30, so I should probably
4:30.
Oh wow.
I work construction hours, so which is nice because I'm off at 3:30 every day.
God
That's true.
damn.
But
Whoa.
yeah.
Well, man, you guys are here, man. So plug your shit. GC.
Go for it.
Oh,
right.
dude. I mean, I guess you guys could catch me YouTube, Instagram at Face the Movies, and the podcast is Friday Night Fright Night on Spotify and Apple Podcast. Frank, dude, thank you so much for having me on, man. It was the first time hanging out with you on here. And Jordan, dude, it was such a freaking surprise for you to come on, and then Chris was on earlier. Dude, what a night, man.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Jordan, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I mean, the Movie Den, you can find me YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. I'm almost at 1,000 subs. I just checked. I think I'm like right there, 967. But anyways, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm gonna plug this of the Hitcher second site. Yep, GC, you're in the drawing, but just subscribe. It's just subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and just let me know you want to enter. I mean, and then be doing a live stream when I hit that. But that's kind of the big thing that I'm focusing on right now, and just pushing that, and lots of reviews, and just I like to have a good time on my channel. So come over and hang out.
Yeah, man. And we'll see. You guys might see these same guys and Chris here in a couple of days. So, because I really do want to do that live stream, that Italian horror live stream. So, yeah, I gotta make sure that it's all good with my partner, with my wife. So the boss.
There you go.
So yeah, man, we'll see. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. And for everyone in the chat, thank you guys for staying, because again, I haven't done a live stream like in 2 months, and I did almost a 3-hour live stream. So
what a way to come back, man.
I think you made up for it.
Well, Thursday will be, if everything pans out, I think will be a very fun one too. So so I'll get some other peeps, and we'll have a fun night.
We're gonna have to take Friday off then.
I'm gonna make a bowl of spaghetti for that night. So spaghetti, some garlic bread. Gotta celebrate right,
dude. Hell yeah! A little wine,
Italian flag.
Yeah, some pizza, pasta.
Yeah.
Bubbly boobly.
Oh my god, man. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining, and thank you so much. And guys, have a great one.
See you later, guys.
Later, guys.